So today is going to be a pretty loose day. It's
I
just
had
going to be you and
assumed.
Storm.
Oh, okay. Mars can make it.
No, she is sick.
Got you.
So hopefully she's feeling well next week. Yeah, but I also ran the Way of Kings book game on Friday.
What's that about?
So are you familiar with Brandon Sanderson?
No.
He writes fantasy novels that are thick enough to use as a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
So this
Oh
is the most
wow,
recent one in the series.
that thing's huge.
Yeah. I don't have anything good for scale. Okay, here's the size of a normal book.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's not even big text either.
I was about to say, man, I thought the text would be big, double spaced.
No, it's just a huge book. So that's there's a role-playing game that came out based on those books. It came out a few weeks ago, and so I'm running that now.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm running that every other Friday with some really great guys.
Nice.
I feel like I'm lucky. I haven't really gotten any bad players so far. I talk to other GMs and sometimes they're like, "Man, I had the worst person sign up to my game this week."
You know, that's really hit or miss. Like, I can see, like, I'd be scared to be in your position because, like, I mean, anybody can play a D&D, right? And then you're gonna get like you get stuck with like just like a douche to play with, or they end up being like a racist bigot or something.
Yeah. I try to be careful about who joins my games, but I still have them open for anyone to join. So
Yeah, of course. But I'm sure for the most part, you can get a read on things for the most part based on certain aspects. You could tell if a person's going to be difficult or not.
yeah, usually I can.
There we go.
Oh, how did you like the recap, the little one that had the voice and all the text?
That was lots of fun. I liked it a lot. It was for sure easier to like just sit down and listen to it instead of like reading like the 30-page like recap that you usually do, or having to listen to the recap, you know.
Yeah, I'm thinking of doing that instead of the big posts on the website to make it easier to digest.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I want the game to be fun and easy for you guys.
Also, I was under the assumption this little corner of the map that you had given us was like, oh yeah, that's the world. I swore you had said that this was just the world.
Oh, this is just one part of the setting.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I sent the whole world, and then I have the one zoomed in to where. So, like, I have the one map that's zoomed into that little corner of the world. Let me look which ones I actually sent, so I know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So there's the whole one with the large continents. And then there's that zoomed in corner where it has the little red box. And that little red box is the Crooked Crossroads.
Just goes to show how insignificant we are in the grand scheme of things. I got this Wrangler shirt from Costco, and they're comfy, they feel nice. But man, just clothing in general is the most annoying thing to deal with. Like, this is an extra large shirt, and it's like a few inches above my knees how long this fucker is because it's extra large, and that's like extra large is the size that I can wear. That
I got to get me some of those.
that doesn't make me look like a dumbass, but because I'm 5'5", it looks like I'm like a little kid wearing their dad's shirt, you know, like. But then I get an extra large in another type of shirt, and it's like it's grabbing onto my titties, and it's just. Don't get me started with pants, man. My inseam is like 25, and the shortest men pants go is like 30. So that's a whole other thing.
I feel that. I'm 6 foot, but I got short legs.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have to get like the extra tall shirts because my torso is so long. But then I can't buy pants that fit because everything that fits fits my waist has an inseam that's way too long for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hate clothing. I wish we could just go back to having tailors.
We need to go back
hey,
to the
guy.
society where we were just all naked and we didn't give a fuck. That's it. So I did the masculine thing and made myself margaritas because I have an ungodly. Nice. I had an ungodly amount of tequila that I need to get through. Plus this old bottle of tequila that I bought when I turned 21. I was like, it was like a regular day though. Like the day I turned 21, it was my birthday. I just went to work and then I got out of work and I was like, well, it's my 21st birthday. Let me buy something, right? I go to a Publix liquor store and I just grab whatever bottle, and it has taken me since I turned 21 till now to finally get through it. So it's kind of bad, but you know.
So what do you guys want to do in town today?
That's a good fucking question. This is the first session where it's been only just two of us, and Scorn's too busy eating his lasagna on a stick right now.
Oh, I'm almost done here.
what are we having for dinner?
Did Aldrich bow out too?
Yeah, or last week he said he was going to go on a trip.
Yeah,
I forgot. Okay.
I mean, we could just do like
we're carrying this whole thing.
Yeah.
Well, Scorn's in a do or die situation. As in, if he plays well, he's at the wedding, he's going to get 1,000 gold, and if he doesn't play well, he's likely to be executed. So he needs to take some time to practice the sheet music that he's got.
Yeah, it seems like maybe I think like everybody would probably be doing their own thing before the wedding. Clearly, if we were all here, it would just be planning, right? But
and something that I forgot to ask last session is, are they doing a rehearsal before the wedding? Is there a wedding rehearsal planned?
Ooh.
Yes, there is. It's in the day of the day that the wedding's happening. Mm-hmm. It's in the day before the night wedding.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to have that sheet music down cold before the rehearsal.
All right.
Yeah, because right now, where are we like time wise since last session? Is it just the beginning of the day of the full day before the wedding?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a full 24 hours before the wedding.
Well, no, it's the day before the full day of the wedding. So.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, there's no wedding today. Tomorrow evening or tomorrow night is the wedding, but tomorrow morning they're having the rehearsal.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess just like Aldrich said, he's probably in his room doing whatever. What's Starling up to?
She is also studying, preparing for the wedding.
Cool. If been leaving them alone, he approaches Scorn's door and he knocks on it, to see if he's awake or not.
Yeah, you hear him practicing.
I go ahead and let myself in. Hopefully, with one eye closed, one eye open. Like, I hope you're decent.
Would it matter if I wasn't?
I guess that's up to your comfortability. You know, I don't know. Hey, so seems like everybody's getting ready here. I see that you're getting ready for, your big performance. How are you feeling? Because even despite the reconnaissance that we're going to be doing or anything, at the end of the day, you have to perform well.
Yeah. How difficult are these pieces that I've got?
They're some of the more difficult pieces you've ever played. Not the most difficult, but definitely up there.
Okay.
If you want, do you want like a definite scale of what you want going to need to succeed at?
Nah. That the Grand Alchemist hired me based on me playing at a 30. I hit a 30.
How often do you do those 30s?
Well, if I use I have a feat that lets me add a bardic inspiration die to it, so that helps.
And everybody here has buffs. Aldrich, I do, Scorn does.
Magic Violin gives me advantage. Is this piece are these pieces amenable to the violin, or am I going to have to do them without that?
They are amenable to the violin.
Oh, good. Then I should be okay. But if you have advantage on a roll and you roll snake eyes, the dice have spoken. So we'll see what happens.
I was wondering what should be our exact plan going into this wedding tomorrow night, because we know that the ruler of Allstairs Lost right now is going to be there, right? But the thing is, like, what exactly do we want to get out of this exactly? Is it just information? Are we actually going to be able to pull something off here? Like, I think we should go in with a type of, like, understanding on what to expect for the most part as a team.
Well, I'm going to be... I expect I'll be busy for most of the event. However, I do know how to work a room, and if I keep everyone in a good mood, that might make it a little easier for you to get them talking.
Got you. Well, let's look at all of the pieces here that we have on the board, right? Number one, which is our wild card, I'm still kind of iffy about it, is the Grand Alchemist. He had shared to you guys that he also has a similar disdain towards the ruler, and he's aware that he has something. He's aware he has an artifact that's keeping him alive. Do we trust him fully?
Well, he's either taking a huge risk in discussing with us who the king's enemies are and what they want, and I'm trying to find my notes that I wrote on that, and I'm coming up empty. I know I wrote that stuff down, and I don't know where I put it. Yeah, that's not good. Either he's taking a huge risk, or he's just doing it to set us up. It's a pretty elaborate setup, if that's the case. I don't.
Yeah, and especially because of, like, what do we? He picked you up from, like, he wouldn't have a reason to set us up unless he's just fucking with us.
Oh, I don't know. He might know everything.
That's fair. He is pretty strong.
He might know who's traveling with us, and he may have gone and told the king, and the king said, "Okay, here's what we do." But that's just my paranoia talking.
I mean, I feel like regardless, the smart thing to do is not put 100% of, like, willing trust onto this guy. Like, despite everything, like, we're gonna use him as much as we can as an ally here. But at the end of the day, it's our crew.
Yep. So I found my notes.
Okay.
There's a certain major general who wants to take Falkirk, and if we can convince him that that'll happen, if he helps us, we've got him. The finance minister has wares to sell in the Crooked Crossroads, and I could certainly help him out with that. And then the minister of Helensburg, he had no idea what that guy wanted, or it's a girl. I don't know. Wasn't sure about them. That's the unknown.
He just knows that these three people do not like this guy. Okay. And they have. I mean, is it just because they don't like him the way he's running Allstairs Lost, or because they also have suspicion of him being corrupt?
No idea.
Okay.
The Grand Alchemist said that these are the people whose help we'll need, without which not we will probably fail. And yeah, that's what we got to do.
Okay. Well, let's go over the general. He wants to take over Falkirk, and I guess, like, our pull there would be like, hey, so and so, this happens, we could take over Falkirk. I'm not pro-war.
Me neither. I think the war is already happening. It's just a question of how it's going to play out. And I don't like setting up a whole city to be invaded either.
Exactly. Yeah. Are we aware of, like, Allsdair's Lost, like, military force? Because I assume this commander is, I guess, a prominent role in running that.
Yes. What you're aware of the Allstairs Lost military force is that it is a primarily magical force. Where when they invade, they don't really hold ground with soldiers like Mara or Abhain might. Instead, they go through and bomb things and then claim ground.
Oh, mass destruction.
I don't know what type of angle we're gonna have with that guy, in all honesty. Not an angle that at the end of the day, like even if we do convince him of one thing or another and we don't meet that end of the deal, it's going to bite us in the ass.
Well, my understanding is that of it is that he wants to take Falkirk, and the current ruler does not want him to. He's not letting him. He's keeping him on a short leash. And yeah, I'm not crazy about unleashing someone like that myself. It's icky.
At the end of the day, if he sees an opportunity, he's going to take it to go against this guy. And I think if he sees people of importance going against him, he's going to take that, which will help us in the moment. But, I mean, at the end of the day, it's getting Allsdare on the throne and making sure Alldare's going to end up being this commander's boss. But we can't start bad relations here. We can't say, oh yeah, if you help us out, all's there. Once he takes the throne, he's gonna help you invade Falkirk. And we don't want that. Yeah,
we just it comes down to how committed are we to putting this boy on the throne.
Who was so? I like the way I like the wares seller. What do we know about him?
Needs to sell wares in the Crooked Crossroads and has so far been denied a venue for doing so. I think there's a tavern I own in Crooked Crossroads. I could help him with that. I've never been to said tavern.
But you assume it's a nice estate.
I heard that somebody opened up a tavern under my name. So that should help.
Okay. Now, is this just some random merchant, or is this like?
It's the finance minister of Alstair Lost.
Got you. Oh, yeah. I assume he's just trying to push the magical product that Alstair's Lost is able to get to the Crooked Crossroads, which is a melting pot of all of these nations. So I can see why he would want that. Okay, that's something we can work there.
Minister of Helensburgh, who knows? Maybe they just need to play at their bar mitzvah. I don't know.
I mean, hey, you could help that out.
Yep.
Wants to sell goods, Crooked Crossroads, and then Minister Unknown.
Yeah, I think the real sticking point here is, how do we do this with a minimum loss of life?
Yeah, that's for sure. Either way, these are our three big pieces that could help us out, take over this guy and bring down his image, but we can't fully rely on that.
There's some kind of war going on between Mara and Abhain right now, is there not?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And if Alstair Lost takes Falkirk, how does that?
That means Droid. That means Droidic. I mean, wait, who's trying? I think Droidic might become an ally of Abhain then, or unless it's just going to be three different entities.
Don't know.
Yeah, if we could just get a quick summary of in regards to war and what these countries want, or what our players would know.
So, quick summary of what's happening. There's a few new moving pieces since last time. Abhain has pushed their border a good ways into Mara's territory, and they have founded a military town of Thointuk to hold the line. They're currently trying to cut off supplies to Calendar so that they can take the city. However, it was resisting siege. They are not making any moves currently to take Falkirk. They are just trying to push Mara past the mountains.
Okay. And how do you pronounce this? Droidic?
Droidic.
Yeah. That'll be an act of war against Mara.
Yeah.
Mara's got a war on two fronts.
To our understanding, Droidic's just for lack of a better way of explaining it, their capital is Allsdare's Lost?
Yeah.
Okay. And Mara's capital is Gordon's Fall or Falkirk?
Gordon's Fall.
Okay. But I guess Falkirk is literally one of the last big settlements before Gordon's Fall. So if they take Falkirk, Gordon's Fall is fucked. They're cornered.
Yeah.
Okay. What is it? So what does this have to do with? I'm trying to find the connection. I originally said when we had started that Ipid was, I guess he would have lived in Speared McGregor because that was just one of the places I picked based on the habitat and like the ecosystem of it, but I don't think he lived directly in Spear McGregor, right? Like I think you explained that he was nearby with his tribe. And why did his tribe get drawn out again?
In a land dispute.
Got you. So it seems like Abhain is just pissing everybody off.
Well, Mara was the one who tried to invade Abhain.
Got you. Okay.
And so Abhain is making a defensive move to try and push the border back so Mara can't invade again.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Interesting. Okay. Oh, man.
But what does Droidic want to do with Falkirk? Like, what are they just seeing that these two nations are currently at war? So what, they want to take advantage?
They want to take advantage of that, and if they manage to take Falkirk, they'll have the position to impose levies on anything that goes out of Mara on land.
Right. Okay. Yep. So
and
Abhain is doing it. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just noticed Droidic's border is right at Falkirk. I mean, it's right across their border at the moment. So, yeah, it's not a huge stretch.
It would be an easy takeover.
Oh, I'm not going to say that, but
Dornick used to belong to Mara, and then Droidic took Dornick to cut Mara off from the Crooked Crossroads.
Oh, so people of Mara have not been able to get to the Crooked Crossroads, if not easy. Like,
yeah,
wouldn't be easy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right. Abhain is doing more than they probably should be doing in regards of defense. Mara has been a little greedy in regards to land and has been pushing Abhain, which, has, lit the fucking cat's tail. Droidic said, there's a dispute. Maybe we could finally get Falkirk and get full control of that. What does Gobhain have to do, or Gobhain have to do with any of this? Do they even care? Are they worried?
Gobhain is actually under martial law right now after the crisis with the giants.
Okay.
And there are people who are plotting to take Melrose. Not Droidic, but adventurers are plotting to take over Melrose.
As in, like, I mean, like, as a result to the martial law, like they're like saying, "Fuck this."
No, they've noticed that the Melrose lacks a lot of defenders and a lot of populace, so they're going to try and take Melrose and use that as a front to take all the land between the Crooked Crossroads and Melrose and found their own nation.
Okay, good luck with that.
So just a group of adventurers are doing that. Bro, we barely made it out of alive because giants are still escaping the mountains and attacking whatever's near them. And I guess right now the weakest link is Gobhain, aka also Melrose. How come they haven't been pushing hard on Linlith Gow at all?
Oh, they still are. You just haven't been hearing about that as much. Yeah.
Got you. The weaker link being Melrose. Linlith Gow seems to have their shit together for the most part.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's this major general who wants to take Falkirk, and he's going to do it by basically blowing everything up with fireballs.
He doesn't care about blowing it up with fireballs. He can go either way on that. He just wants to get Falkirk to surrender.
Okay. Maybe we offer to scout it out for him first.
Maybe there's a better way to explain to him on how to take Falkirk, right? Maybe it's not.
That's exactly. Yeah, that's why I'm saying, offer to scout it out for him,
right?
And find the weakness that we can exploit to take it with a minimum of destruction.
Or maybe not take it, but maybe find like an agreement between Mara and Droidic, right? Because I mean, their borders are pretty much buddy right now. Though Mara, I don't know. How does Mara feel about Droidic right now? Like, I'm sure they're really fucking pissed. But I mean, like, I don't know. Because
Mara has recently been cutting off all outside communication, so it's uncertain how it's going in Mara.
Okay, good, cool, fun. All right, because I was about to say, like, maybe Droidic can be like, hey, look, I see that you're dealing with this right now. If we're able to maybe work something out in regards to trade and stuff, you and me can help each other out, rub each other's backs, and in doing that, I'll be able to have my borders stretched out protect you guys from what's going on in Abane, and maybe in an agreement have you guys have access to the Crooked Crossroads as well. There's a lot of politics in that, but like that's just like sort of like that's just like my stretch, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you'd have to get Droidic to give up a lot of ground on that.
Yeah. Okay, well, that is an option. If we want to get on this general's good side, it's promising him, hey, our buddy up there, once he takes the throne, he'll give you the actual right to do your push on Falkirk that you want. That's like, and I'm sorry, that's like a domino effect of a lot of bullshit and a lot of lives just because we want to, just because of this thing we're doing. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
The finance minister's pretty straightforward. I'll see if I can get a hold of them.
Yeah, I don't know how
And
much pull
talk
he
to my
has, but I mean,
Crossroads.
anything helps.
And the minister of Helensburgh is an unknown. We don't know what they want, so we'll have to find out.
Right. Okay. So those are three people who don't like. We don't have a name for this guy, right? The ruler. Like, what do the people call him?
Most of the time, the people don't try not to talk about him, but when you do hear them say something, it's usually something about the Twisted One, is how they refer to him.
The Twisted One. Okay.
Oh,
The
that's
Twisted
not
One,
frightening.
and some refer to him as the Rotten Throne.
Okay.
The Rotten Throne. Okay. Now, so we have three options on support that could help us out. Plus, we have the Grand Alchemist, which also has a decent amount of reputation here in the city, being like what he's like a teacher at one of the schools, right?
He is the head of the school.
Head of the school.
He's the head of the biggest school in the city.
Got you.
Okay.
And I mean, I'm sure the Crooked One or the Twisted One or whatever is understanding that if it wasn't for this guy's school, All There's Lost wouldn't have the reputation it does now.
Yeah.
Okay.
One
other thing I might need to know. Did I get a name of that tavern that Seraphim opened up in Crooked Crossroads?
I think we did.
Morning Light.
There you go.
What was that? Morning Light? Okay.
Morning as in sad or as in the day has started?
It's a double entendre. It's spelled sad.
Got you.
Morning Light. I love it. Okay.
Now there's the subject of the actual guy, the Crooked One. We have no clue what this artifact could be, right? Because based on what we've already faced, I mean, Volcara in like the grand scheme of things is an artifact. The dagger is an artifact, and then that cup of gray gross liquid was also technically an artifact. Now, maybe this thing that keeps him alive, he keeps him on himself 24/7, or it's something he might keep back at his home. Like that's something we could probably be on the lookout for. I don't know how easy that would be, but you know, maybe while during this event we could see what his means of actually staying alive are, because we have no clue what the artifact is.
If we're very lucky, we could find something out about that. He'll protect it very well.
No, for sure, but he understands that a majority of the population aren't even looking for it, unless, but clearly we do know that there's a suspicious bunch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. What else can we pull here? There's the matter of the actual wedding itself. The two people who are getting married for just political reasons, I assume, like you said.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's
Well, to get more into the politics of that, they both come from very magically powerful families, and they're kind of being married as a way to try to have the most magical kids possible.
Love that.
Oh, magical eugenics, wonderful. Okay.
One of the ideas that I wanted as a player that I might play on another campaign is literally a wizard, like not like a young girl, but like a teenage girl who is the child of that type of situation, who is having enough of that, like who doesn't want to conform to that type of life. But that's for another time. Who's catering? Like, what's the food gonna be? Like,
oh, who cares?
Fuck, I'm just trying to think of a proper way to do this all. All right. The first person we approach for sure has to be the merchant, I think. That's like our biggest pull in regards to what we stand for. That might help us out.
Yeah. That one might be easiest if you send him to me.
Right. Okay.
So I've got connections in the Crooked Crossroads, and that's where he wants to do business. I can be of direct assistance there.
I've been a part of an active, like, a group of military men. Maybe I can get into the commander and maybe have like a moment with him. I am posing as a guard, right? He would be aware of the Dragonborns that have been scattered around the crooked crossroads in this nation. You know, maybe I can like get some insight on what he thinks about this, and maybe I can pry him a little bit more, and he'll be willing to because of, soldier to soldier.
I will absolutely defer to you on military matters.
Right.
That's on you.
The minister's the wild card.
No pressure, though.
I think if anybody's going to talk to the minister, it might be Aldrich, because he is our VIP.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he's not here, but...
No, but I know, but I'm saying, like, this is just for an outline of a plan to have, like, that we can approach them next session and be like, hey, guys, this is what we think. What else was I going to say? Where the ruler keeps his artifact is one. Find a weakness of the ruler, which is hand in hand of the knowing what the artifact is. I mean, we know what his political enemies are. Maybe we can find out more of his political allies there. Aldrich, for sure, being a wizard, he's going to be talking to a bunch of wizards there, and he can get a general onsight of how especially the important people of Allsdare's Lost feels about him. Because this could honestly be a flip of power easier than we think of it if his reputation isn't that high.
Well, there's also the matter of, how scared are they?
Right.
Yeah.
I think, but hey, look, music can make people feel a lot of different ways. You've been capable of turning the emotion of a room pretty easily. So I feel like if you're able to, even, I know you're stuck to a set playlist, but I mean, if you stick your charm in there, we're able to lighten the mood.
Only for the actual ceremony.
Right,
There's going to be the reception afterwards is going to go until dawn, and that's when I can play what I want then.
Got you. Yeah, no, for sure. And I think that's where you could take advantage of, you've been able to change the emotion of a room. That would be the best time to do it. Get people loose, get people feeling friendly. Maybe people might feel a little tense, but that would probably be the best time. It's literally like a distraction in order of like a general bard control of the room.
I will do my best.
Now, if we do get eye of what this artifact could be on this guy, if the opportunity presents itself, do we risk getting a hold of that? Or do we just take the information in that moment and reflect on it later?
Play it by ear.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, Bard telling you to play it by ear. That's hilarious. But yeah, if he's got it on him, that'll be one of the few times that it's outside his castle, citadel, whatever. On the other hand, yeah, we're going to be surrounded by a bunch of powerful magi, some of whom are definitely loyal to him.
For sure. But I'm saying that if we do find out it's on him and we end up making a push for it, the push will happen after we have gotten the good graces of those people at the party.
Yeah. Yep. That would be the way to go.
Now, something else we have to keep in mind is actually revealing the true heir of the throne. I don't know how well people are going to take in mind or really trust us, that being like, oh yeah, by the way, the name that this place is called over, that's his grandson.
We don't have to tell him everything. Tell him he's the rightful heir. That's all he needs to know. That's all he need to know. Yeah,
but like, I mean, how trustworthy will people be of that?
Leave it to me.
Well, that's why you need the support of these people.
Right.
True.
You need people who are going to nod along and say, "Oh yeah, he's the rightful guy."
Is he coming with us just in case that does happen? Because we only have enough tickets for
Oh, I got everybody in. Alistair and I went to the college, and I sold the Grand Alchemist on our practitioner of troll magic.
Right.
I got his entire entourage invited.
Is Volcara coming too?
Oh yeah. She's a bound celestial now, because that's how powerful a wizard he really is.
Got you.
Yeah. I didn't tell them how long her leash really was. But yeah, they think that he bound her to protect the boy, who is, in fact, his nephew. I lied my ass off. So everybody will be there. The whole party will be there. Unless someone gets sick.
Now, we're under the understanding that there was a temple here. There was a temple made by the Boruto cult in the city of Allstairs Lost. It's just that this guy got to it first.
Apparently so.
Maybe if we find that temple, we might be able to get a better understanding of what this relic that he has is. Because I feel like if we have knowledge on that before even going to the wedding, that'd be huge.
Yes. I don't know how we would do that.
That fucker could have built the goddamn his castle on top of the damn temple for all we know.
Yeah. No idea. To figure that out. I don't know. I think our expert diviner needs to get the legend lore spell and find out some of this stuff. But, he's not here this week, so maybe later.
He's stuffed up in his room.
I will personally take my earnings from playing the wedding if I live and go buy him a scroll for that.
Yeah, because ideally,
this is what you need.
Ideally, we just want to leave the wedding making the few good reputation with important people. Mm-hmm. But if shit goes down, shit might just go down.
Oh, I hope not. I mean, if that happens, I probably won't get paid.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I'm just saying.
There's probably going to be enough rich, snooty people who leave Chip behind anyway, so...
What? Well, no, if they know I've hired, they're not going to tip. It's like, he's already getting paid, he doesn't need tips, right? Right. Yeah, I'm not counting on that at all.
Hey, at my wedding, I told the people to tip the DJ and the bartender, so I don't want to hear it.
Good. I don't know if this is that kind of town, but I'll find out.
I'm not tipping the help.
I'm going to get everybody in a good mood, and I'm going to let you do the talking with the Major General.
Got you. So,
and I'll see if I can get a few moments to talk to the finance minister. Do we have names for these people? I need to write down some names.
So the finance minister's name is Lorelei.
Okay, excellent. I like her already. Lorelei, okay. And the Major General?
Manager General is Hilton.
Excellent.
Names Hilton in.
The Minister of Hberg?
Farron's Red.
Fern's Red. Okay.
Thorn or Fern?
Farron's Red. So
Farron, okay.
FERANSRED.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Love it. All right. We'll have to keep the boy and his celestial governess out of trouble.
I think we're going to have to tell Starling to make sure that Volcara is fully understands the assignment here.
Yes. I'll see if I can help with that. So I gotta practice. Definitely. If you have anything to do in the city while I'm doing that, you go right ahead.
Yeah, sure. I'll figure out something. Ipit grabs his gear, and he's actually gonna head to the outskirts of the city.
All right.
Yeah.
As you head to the outskirts, the buildings thin out, and the air is much cleaner.
Ah, yes, thankful. He's gonna try to find a wooded area, hopefully with an opening, not too far from the city. He has all of his gear with him, and he would like to get some training done.
All right.
He's gonna pray. It's gonna be the first time in a while that he's prayed, but he's gonna, and he's gonna see who's there listening. He's gonna go ahead and set up a little ritual area, sit down, close his eyes, and see who reaches out to him.
As Ipid sits waiting, he feels the swirling of energy around him, and he sees several things flash before his eyes. First is a bleeding moon. Second is a grand dragon. And third is the watching eye of Alsdair the Lich.
That's fun. So Ipid feels like he has an understanding that the witch has a heavy eye on him right now.
Yes.
I do have he gave me an item that, or what was it that I know where the lich is at all times?
Yes.
What was that exactly? Like, what did he give me?
I'll have to go back and check notes on that.
Got you. Well, anyways, regardless of what it is specifically, Ipid in that moment checks that item to see where that Ipid is, or where that lich is.
That lich is currently in the city of Gordon's Fall.
Where the hell is that? Hold on.
North, all the way north.
What
Capital
the hell
of
is he
Mara.
doing there? I thought he was gonna stay put on his little fuck ass throne. Okay, cool. All right. Lich is in Mara, which is the country that the world knows little about right now.
Yes.
Okay. He's gonna brush that aside for now because there's not much Ipid can do right now. About that, I don't have The deal said that if we were able to get this through, he said he was going to give us a teleporting device to be able to go to the Crossroads from anywhere we are, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, that'd make things pretty easy depending on specifics. After doing that and after seeing spiritually what the fuck's going on with Ipid's gonna go ahead and just take some swings into the air with his sword, trying to draw out a familiar energy that has been corrupting him recently. The energy that has led him to go black out, and have his body be controlled by something else. And he's going to try to summon that from himself and see what that's all about.
All right. So, Ipid, as you first are drawing it out, you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That's a 13.
As you draw the energy out, you feel it flowing around you. Still under control, it feels like you are holding a hot iron rod in your hand, eager and burning. Your swings feel faster, and on the edge of your mind, there is the desire to fight.
Ipid, in this moment of finally grasping this power and actually having control of it and not knowing where to put it, he's gonna swing at the closest tree that he has in front of him.
Roll damage.
Okay, so that means, do I do it with this boon activation?
Yeah.
Okay. Situational bonus. That would be a 1d6.
Yes.
There we go. That's well, wait, no, that was a 20 to hit. Yeah, wait. Yeah,
you add it
rolls.
to hit.
Okay.
Now roll your damage on the tree as you cut into it. As you carve into the tree, you watch as it slowly begins to fall after cutting clean through it. It was a smaller tree, only you could wrap your hands around it. But still, it falls with a tremendous noise as the leaves shake through the air. And as you continue your training, we're going to go to Scorn with his practicing. Now, Scorn, as you are practicing,
Yes.
what we're going to do is, in your practicing, you are going to make performance checks as if you're performing in front of an audience.
Okay.
And the highest score you get during your practice is what you will be using in the wedding.
Okay. Highest score I get. That's fine. Oh, yeah, I'm taking performance checks. Right. Performance checks. I got my violin, so I'm going to use advantage. And I'm going to save the use of, what's the name of that feat? Virtuoso's Network. Should I roll that during the actual event?
You want to roll that during the actual event?
I think that would be appropriate, because I'm not actually using that feat now. Because there's nobody here to network with. However, how many rolls am I going to make?
So each roll is an hour of practice.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I think I'll practice. I should practice each piece for an hour.
All right.
But before I get into that, I'm going to take a few minutes to send out for a tailor for Aldrich, because I know he doesn't have a damn thing to wear to this wedding tomorrow.
What are you talking about, dude? He's gonna wear his white robes he got from your situationship's boss.
You're making my point for me. That's not. He needs a noble wizard's accoutrements, and he's going to get them. And when the tailor arrives, I'll tell him. If he gives you any trouble, call me.
The tailor goes upstairs to Aldrich, and you hear a bit of moaning and confusion as to what's happening as he begins measuring Aldrich and preparing.
Yeah, okay.
The tailor and Aldrich have a moment.
Yeah. Probably not a good one. Let's see. Performance. Again, with advantage. Oh, that's awful. A 22 is awful for scoring. That should tell you something. Let's see. Number 3. Well, that's nice. I think I'll be able to match my performance at the tavern the night before. One more roll. There it is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that 29 is the highest. I can make that a 30 with my Bardic Inspiration die.
Yeah, that's a guaranteed 30 with the Bardic Inspiration. So you will succeed in your performance at the wedding.
If all goes well.
Assuming you don't start a fight and burn it down.
Oh, no. That was Ash. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
And so today, I'm going to give you guys a few updates on characters that you haven't been in the spotlight for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to focus in on the morning light. In this tavern, it has become a welcome place for adventurers. The ceiling is draped with magical lights, and you see white wings fluttering around as the hostess takes care of it. On one side of the tavern, however, you see a small shop where a certain halfling has been dealing in magical artifacts with great success. Blueberry has been having a wonderful time in the Crossroads. Far from danger and close to profit, it is a welcome change to the terrors faced on the road. Her dealings have been going quite well, and recently she has made quite a bit of money. With this, she has established an entire shop inside of the Morning Light, which has attracted some of the more wealthy adventurers. One such adventurer is Nora Gilmy. Known for slaying dragons in the mountains of Abhain, she wears thick plate armor and a dragon scale cloak, and is known for facing down the most wretched of foes. And recently, the Morning Light has been her favorite tavern. Not too long ago, construction began outside of the Morning Light, where a stable has been built alongside, and a familiar old man has been tending to the horses. Having made his way from the mountains bordering Droidek and Gobhain, Tom had made his way facing many dangers to the Crooked Crossroads. Along his way, he fought trolls, engaged with ghosts, got trapped in a haunted mansion, met spies, fought a harvest demon, and battled fire giants.
This guy's seen more action than we have this whole campaign.
Speak for yourself.
Along this perilous journey, he made many good companions, and this is where he became acquainted with Nora Gilmy, who he introduced to the Morning Light Tavern. Now, within his stable, you can see where Tom has built a shrine. You see a massive carving of a horse that has been gilded. It shines in golden light, and all around it are a variety of offerings. As you see Tom making his way through the stables, cleaning, shoveling, and brushing horses, he has never once complained about maintaining the stables himself, and seems to rather enjoy having the work. But his hair seems a little less gray, his skin seems fuller, but his eyes have changed. Where once he had normal human eyes, now you see the wide eyes of horse. With the wide horizontal slits, these horses' eyes match his hair, which grows down his back like a mane. He is slowly changing, becoming something else, embodying his life's work. But he doesn't seem to mind the change or have noticed much at all. But every so often, he catches himself sneaking a handful of oats or eating an entire apple with the core. These little moments shake him up a bit, but he dismisses them and continues with his work.
Tom becoming a horse was not on my bingo card.
Oh, he was talking about that for a while.
I didn't think it actually happened, though.
Yeah, this is exactly what he wanted. He's like living his best life now.
As night settles over the crooked crossroads, you see the morning light get busier, and quite a few notable adventurers walk through, and great wealth passes between deals on the tables. And now, leaving the crooked crossroads, you hear a hurried, terrified brushing of hooves as a horse is frantically riding north. On this horse, your former companion Ash is riding fervently, his eyes wide with terror, as behind him you see a hulking form, long, feral claws, glowing yellow eyes, and the fur of a wolf stretched over a massive humanoid frame. As Ash rides, he keeps just ahead of it, hoping to keep the distance till sunrise. And now we're going to go back to Ipid.
Okay. At this point, let me hold on. I need to read this again. So not for long, but for like a minute. Ipid swinging his sword aimlessly, using this effect he has been given that he finally has control of. That smoky appearance he had in his eyes are finally not just pure dark smoke, but actually show a glowing light from the eyes, showing some sort of control. And it subsides, and he falls to his knees after it has passed. I assume he heard a couple more trees during all this.
Yes. You see a number of trees with deep gouges in them. However, he only cut the one down.
Mm-hmm. Ipid now has level 1 exhaustion.
Oh, that's not good.
Holy shit, my walk is 25. Ipid has used his first use, and I guess has unlocked his first boon of the Wrath of the Nameless One.
Oh, did you fail your saving throw?
Oh, I didn't even make the saving throw. I just said that he would have failed it. But let me go ahead and do that just in case. He is not exhausted.
Very good.
He feels great, actually. He does feel a little tired, though. Ipid, after coming to this, and he looks a bit proud of himself now that he has some sort of grasp on this power that he's been given and actually being able to will it into his own. He looks around at the trees and he's like, oh, he feels bad a little bit. And he's gonna sheath his sword and head back into town.
All right. And now moving over to Scorn. What is Scorn doing after finishing his practice and getting the tailor?
Oh, well, see how things are going for Aldrich.
As you go upstairs, or I guess across the hall to Aldrich, you see him standing awkwardly with various cloth draped around him and a frustrated tailor shouting at him.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to stay still so I can get a good measurement on these. You don't want to be half-sided.
I'll have a word with Aldrich.
Fervently touching around, pulling fabric, and trying to get a good measurement.
Yes, I will have a word with Aldrich. And can I make a persuasion check to get him to chill out?
Yes, roll persuasion.
Well, that's terribly average. Should work. Yeah, Aldrich, do what the man says. We need you to look absolutely fabulous for this.
See Aldrich shape up. Bit of a concerned look on his face as he holds much more still and lets the tailor get good measurements. After about 20 minutes of this, the tailor is finished up. He turns to Scorn and says, all right, well, I'll go back to my shop to finish the garment. I should have it back tomorrow.
Tomorrow is good, as long as it's during the day. Tomorrow night will be too late.
Oh, it will be ready tomorrow morning as soon as you come in. I will be finishing it tonight.
Oh, good. Thank you. How much is he charging for this?
The base price is 300 gold.
Oh, okay. Let me see what I can do about that. Aldrich's just gonna have to owe me. Yeah, I've got 40 platinum on me. Yeah. I pay the man 30 platinum.
God damn.
I know, right? Now I'm starting to wonder if the fine clothes that I own are going to be good enough.
He looks at Scorn. Oh no, you'll pay once it's ready.
Very well.
Makes sense.
Okay. Oh, let's see. I need to renew Mordenkainen's private sanctum on our half of the hotel floor.
Day 2.
We're officially up to no good. I got to keep that spell fully active up here.
Quick question on my my feat that you had given me. Now, the boon, if I want a higher boon, it's beating that boon's DC, right? But now that I've succeeded the first boon, is that a DC 10 every time I try to use this at this level? Okay. Understood.
And with your wisdom, a DC 10 shouldn't be too terrible.
Yeah.
Right.
Is like, but a failure on, like, let's say if like a failure on like a level 1 boon, would the consequences be as bad as failing, I don't know, like a level 3 boon?
Honestly, the consequences would probably be worse.
Right.
Because he would be compelled to attack the nearest creature for a full 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's been given a loaded gun, that hopefully he won't have to use much often.
He would have resistance to non-magical damage. He's more likely to hit because he has advantage on attack rolls. He gets an additional attack, and he regains temporary hit points. He has immunity to death, and damage can't reduce him to below 1 hit point. So he can't be knocked unconscious through straight damage. So for 30 seconds, you basically have a ball of gonna kill you.
I mean, it was cool when I was busy fighting giants, you know. And it was... Okay, cool. If it heads back to the tavern, I'm trying to think about what else we can get done.
You haven't had an opportunity to go looking for a more permanent housing.
Ah, that's true.
It is very true.
Hey, Scorn, I knew they were talking about of finding an abode that we can stay at a little more permanently here. I mean, we're paying nightly for these rooms, and it's pretty pricey. And not only that, you are using a pretty decent amount of magic to keep this place concealed from everybody else.
Well, I would do the same wherever we were.
It's fair, but I'm just saying, like, the risk is a lot lower at our own place, you know?
Mm-hmm. You're right. So yeah, we can go look for something. And
where's the Zillow of this land?
You'll be looking for a housing guild, or maybe a construction guild if you want to get something built, though you'd probably want something existing.
Yeah, they'll have a broker. Yep. On the way out, I remind Aldrich that he hasn't got a wedding present for the lucky couple yet.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm just gonna spend all his money.
Yeah.
And
Aldrich, we'll go ahead and grab that while we're out.
No. We don't have time for that. No, he's got time. And Starling, go with him. Make sure he doesn't buy something tacky.
Are those two the best people to understand what the people of a higher social economic class would like?
Sometimes you just have to trust the shopkeepers.
I guess that's fair. I'm just saying Aldrich wears hand-me-down robes by the look of it, and I have no clue about Starling's past. Other than the fact that she was in a church, praying to her patron or whatever.
She's an elf. She has to have some taste.
Right.
In spite of palling around with us.
What do you mean? We're the best. We're great. There could be worse company.
It's true.
But yeah, let's go ahead and
housing
let's
guild.
go ahead and housing guild. If it looks for like a public board, be like, all right. Oh, look, it says here, Craig's list. I think there's a list of things here. Hold on.
Who the hell is Craig?
I don't know. He just made this list of a bunch of random things.
Yeah.
Oh, look, somebody needs a babysitter.
As you go looking around, you find a couple different places that are offering real estate services. The first one specializes in apartments, and the second one in standalone buildings.
Well, I think the second one is the one we're looking for. Yes.
Yeah, I assume, but we also can't get into something that's going to break the bank here. You know, remember, we're only here temporary. I mean, who knows how here, but I mean, like, I'm just saying we should be ready for a moment's notice if we have to leave town. Is all I'm saying. So let's keep in mind how much money we actually want to put down for that.
Just don't tell the broker that, okay?
Yeah. No,
Perhaps,
for sure. Come on.
Perhaps they'll have something for rent.
Right. How's your credit score?
What? What's a credit score?
You know, never mind. Let's go ahead.
He pats his violin. He says, "It's pretty good now."
As you begin walking into the shop with the broker, you see drawings of many buildings posted on a wall, and an old fat gnome with about a third of the hair he was born with sitting on top of his head, and ears that look so wide they seem to flap in the wind. His large, boggly eyes turn towards you, and he says, "Have you come for a house?"
I'm sorry, I can't get over the fact I've never thought in a million years I'd be playing a D&D session where we're looking for housing in a way where we're going to a broker slash like. Score. Yes. I'd go ahead and do the talking. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. We need a house to rent for what is it? 4 people now? Yes, there are 4 of us.
6.
6? Oh, that's right. I forgot about the nephew and his governess, of course.
The old gnome looks up at you, blinks one eye, then the other, shuffles his mustache around. So what's your working budget for a month?
Well, the situation on that is fluid.
I need a number. I don't deal in fluids.
See, we make our own income. We're not salary.
Let's see. What did I clear the other night I cleared 300 gold the other night at the tavern, right?
Yeah.
And times 30, let me get a calculator. Haha.
Hold on. In human money, is playing at a tavern every night a good salary for the American worker if we were to convert the gold? If we were to convert the gold.
Oh, Scorn cleaned up at that place. He was playing to, a wealthy crowd, and he knocked it out of the park. And yeah, that was probably more than usual. So I'm gonna cut it in half and then some. What would 3,000 gold a month get us?
3,000 gold a month would get you a small building with about 4 rooms.
We could bunk up. It's no biggie.
And then, in addition to the 4 bedrooms, there will be a living room, a reception, a kitchen, and a bathing room.
Is there in-unit washer and dryer?
The Dragonborn's touched in the head. Ignore him. Well, I think that would be adequate. Can we see the place?
I have several units available. Would you like to tour them all?
Sure. I think we might have time.
Yeah. Ideally, anything on the first floor.
Well, we're getting a whole building,
I mean, yeah, I know, but who knows? It might be like, yes, you get this whole abode, but it's actually placed on top of this.
Nah, not at all. Let's go look them over.
Yes, come follow me. And he begins leading you down the streets of the city after locking the door as you step out. As you're walking through the streets...
Does he walk fast? Or is he slow because he's short?
Have you ever seen a drunken penguin waddle?
Not really, no. But I can assume what it would be like.
As he walks back and forth, he seems to be teetering from one side to the other far more than he is moving forward. As he walks, he takes 1 or 2 steps, pauses a moment, and then takes a few more.
If he says walk this way, I'm out. That's it.
He leads you down the streets to a small building crammed in between 2 tall towers. And you can see where one of the towers has a large pipe sticking out the side, and there is a perpetual drizzle of water coming out of it that rolls down the top of the house. And you can see where the sediment deposits from the harsh chemicals have formed stalactites and stalagmites on the building. giving the roof a fanged appearance.
Huh.
Building is poorly built, with wood paneling that is peeling and beams that don't sit quite straight.
I don't think this will do.
You legally can
points
have
towards
this on
it.
the market? This looks like a hazard.
He walks over and smacks it, and you hear a bad groaning from inside. This one's our budget option. Only 1,000 gold a month.
The house is like, kill me!
Let's take a look inside anyway.
Shoes or no shoes? He looks at the gnome or dwarf or whatever.
The gnome looks at you, shrugs with a bit of a judgment in his eyes. You can take your shoes off if you want to, but I wouldn't in there.
Okay, yep. If it keeps his boots on.
Yep.
As you step inside, you see a splintery wooden floor made of softwood. You can see where every so often there's dents in the floor from where furniture has sat too long or been pushed too roughly. There are deep gouges in the walls, and you can see where it has been plastered but then peeled off hastily. As you step through each of the rooms, each one has a distinct scent. One smelling of mold, another smelling of rotted wood. The third bedroom smelled entirely of cat piss, and the fourth one smelled of bats.
Bats?
Now the
What the fuck
kitchen,
does a bat even smell like?
the kitchen, not being particularly clean, you can see where there is still a little bit of old food left sitting in the cupboards from whoever moved out last.
Ew.
And there are bloodstains on the counter from where they butchered a little too freely.
Do you guys like not make an effort to like decorate the listings you have?
He looks at you. I wouldn't. Not this place.
Okay. How much was this one specifically?
He said 1,000 a month. It's. I don't think this is what we want.
Yeah, no.
Well, you should know it does come with its own complement of meat.
Yeah, I don't even want to know.
What the fuck does that mean?
Well, there's rats.
He looks up at Ipid. Do you mind eating rats?
I've eaten a rat or two. But no, not just in my home.
Very well. Let's go on to the next place. And he leads you outside, and in a horrifying realization, the air of the city smells cleaner than inside that building.
Oh my god.
That's okay.
Ipid breathing in the pollution or whatever. He's like, thank God.
Leading you to the next one, you see a bright white building. It has been painted over freshly, and you can see where the windows are kept clean and polished, and there is furniture on the inside. He looks at you. Would you like to come check this one?
I believe we would.
Yeah, this one looks nice.
As you step inside, you see a variety of interesting furniture choices. Chairs that are a little too tall for the gnome to get into, and tables and counters that all rise up to about 5 feet. The ceiling is high, rising to about 15 feet. And as you're walking through, it smells pleasant, and you can feel a breeze coming through. As the air lightly blows through the room, you smell the aroma of fresh baked goods. And as he leads you into the kitchen, you see fresh muffins and pastries. He gestures to them, help yourself.
I think I'll try one.
Ipid's watching his figure.
Scorn, as you try the pastry, it is moist and fluffy.
And then you become 2 inches tall. And then you gotta find another cookie.
It sits well in your mouth and goes down easy.
That's what she said.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Where's my wisdom save? There it is. Wow, that's really terrible. Okay.
You find yourself nodding along with the old gnome as he tells you about the house. Yes, it was built recently and has all the best features. Walking you up the stairs, you find the staircase is quite long, and it looks majestic, isn't it?
Yes, in a manner of speaking.
Leading you up to the second story, it again has the high fluted ceilings, and leading you through each of the rooms, all of them have a light mod color, and as you look around them, they each have a bed already with fresh sheets and blankets folded on top. This one is ready, and it has an enchantment for hot water at any time.
Oh, that's nice. Yes. Okay. Good. Good.
He continues walking you through it, pointing out neat features in it, like the enchantments that condition the air to make sure it's always temperate inside and keep the filth of the experiments outside far away. It has
Lovely
lots
magic.
of cupboard space, as he points out many hidden cupboards that pop right open out of the walls. Discreet storage for when you have people over.
Huh? Okay. How many bedrooms here?
6.
Okay, that's good. That's in line with what we need.
Ipid, while Scorn and this guy are talking, Ipid's gonna go around and just look around for any landlord specials. Like he's gonna see if these light switches are painted over. Not light switches, but you know what I mean. Like anything where it's just like it looks presentable right now, but if you look a little deeper, there might be some issues.
Roll perception or
Alright.
investigation, whichever you please.
Let's see what I got better. Investigation +1, perception +3. Well, fuck
Nicely
me, I
done.
guess.
You're not really noticing much as you look around the house. It's very nice, and all of the features he points out are indeed there.
This place seems pretty good. A little too good. How much is this a month?
Oh, an absolutely reasonable price.
That's not what I asked. What is it? Can you tell me?
How much?
5,000 a month.
That's clearly not in the budget that he gave you.
It's that would be difficult.
The gnome smiles at you. Let's talk about it over more cookies.
What? You've got some other houses, so do you not? They might be within our budget.
Ipid sees the push for the cookies, and I mean, I don't know how well of a thing he would make, but he's gonna try to make the connection here and see like what's going on.
Roll insight.
Please work, please. 13.
You notice that these cookies, he's pushing them every time he wants you to make an advance on the sale. First, when you walked inside and were making your first impressions, he tried to get you to eat the pastries. And now, again, as he's trying to get you to close on it, he's offering them.
Ipid gets between the two, and he smacks the plate of cookies down on the floor. Do not eat those.
What? They're good.
And no, they are not. And then Ipid's gonna look.
Well, how do you know? You haven't tried one yet.
Ipid's gonna look directly at this gnome.
Well, now they're all over the floor. Nobody's gonna want those.
He's gonna try to overwhelm this guy and pretty much get up in his face and explaining, I see what you're trying to do here. Don't get me wrong. This house is nice, but there's no way to do business.
Roll intimidation.
15.
The gnome stutters at you. I'm not sure what you mean. Do you want to negotiate on the price?
Yeah, I feel like that's only fair because I'm sure the officials of this town, especially people who were able to provide you such licensing to be able to properly, put these home up for rent, wouldn't like the idea of you, making your money and making these deals by means that aren't 100% to the full consent of the actual purchaser.
Wait, what?
But yeah. We go ahead and talk it down.
I don't know what you mean. I've
yeah.
cookies and told you about the house. I've done nothing against your consent.
If it's gonna go ahead and pick up one of the cookies and while holding them, he's gonna do I don't know, maybe we can homebrew this in a way, but he's gonna use dispel magic and dispel the magic from the cookie, showing whatever issues it might have or whatever it's hiding.
So as you dispel magic, you see a little shimmer pass over the cookie, and nothing about it physically changes. The gnome looks at you, not noticing. It's a cookie. Do you not like cookies?
I don't like magical cookies that fuck with my friend's head. And then he realizes that he spelled magic on his buddy Scorn, so he goes and does it to Scorn. So he goes.
Oh, okay.
Dispelling whatever trance this cookie had on him.
Scorn's sitting there like, damn it, I was going to have another one of those. So,
you
does it work? A
little bit of magic passing away from you. You feel less inclined to listen to the gnome. He doesn't seem as friendly anymore and seems more eager, almost nervous to make a sale.
Hey, Scorin, you feel a little different now, don't you?
You know what? I think my friend is right.
Yeah. Not only are you trying to
But
push
now-
this house with these cookies.
Hold on. 3,000 gold. Not a penny more. And you throw in some more of those cookies.
Without the magic.
No. We want the magic.
Oh my god.
Roll persuasion with advantage.
Ooh, buddy. And with that, Ipid's gonna go ahead and also he's gonna cast guidance
Okay.
on Scorn.
Oh, okay.
Just to put some extra stank on that.
Yeah, just not much, but hey, every little bit helps. So I got a 28 on persuasion. I want to rent this place for 3,000 gold, and you bring us a batch of those cookies every week.
Damn.
And I won't tell anyone where they came from.
The gnome looks at you, and you see his ugly little face grow sweaty, horrifyingly so, as it beads up and rolls down his face almost as if he was standing in the rain, looking up to you, sweat filling his mustache and what remains of his hair. He says, I think we can make that deal. Yes.
Perfect.
Let's just go back to my office and sign the paperwork.
Sounds good. Hey, good.
Excellent.
Hey, Ipid, like while following the gnome, he pulls Aldrich or Scorn and says, like, "Hey, yo, good job in there, man."
That's what I do. How much money do you got?
I have $300.
We're screwed.
Wait, we don't have the 3,000?
Not for an advance, no.
Well, it's due at the end of the month, I think. Right? We should be good.
They're gonna want money up front. We'll see what we can do.
As you step inside the office, it seems a bit more squalid than before. The walls kind of droop in a little bit, and in the corners you see spider webs. The gnome walks up to his little desk and begins pulling out papers, and he pulls out a small stack of paperwork and pushes it over for you to sign. I just need your signature and the first month's rent.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be a little hard to come up with straight away. I just got into town. I have employment. I'm getting paid $1,000 gold pieces for a job tomorrow night.
Well, I can't rent you the building till you have 3,000 gold for the upfront.
Okay. That's fine. Can you amend this paperwork to include the cookies that we talked about?
He said, yes, I can amend the papers.
A new batch every week, exactly like the ones that you served to us today.
Yes, exactly like the ones I served today.
Uh-huh. Very well. And we'll get back to you when we have the 3,000. Shouldn't take long.
Can you leave a small retainer?
Of course. And yeah, Aldrich's gonna have to buy his own friggin' clothes because I need the money for this. Would 10% be enough?
Yes, 10% would be enough.
All right. So I'm gonna sign for the retainer. I'm not signing a lease yet, but yeah.
As you sign for the retainer, you see the gnome amending the paperwork, and every so often you see a large drop of sweat go from his face, roll down the side of his mustache, and splash onto the paper, blurring the ink a little bit.
He seems a bit nervous.
What? Oh, he's...
The sweaty little gnome looks up. Well, we can hold the building for 2 weeks with that retainer.
That will be more than enough time, I assure you.
If you can't rent it by then return here, and we will give you your retainer back.
Oh, it's a refundable retainer. Even better. Thank you, sir. That's wonderful.
Also, he looks at you. It counts towards your first month of rent.
Even better. Very good.
You see the old little gnome sweating in his chair as he works on the paperwork. And what do you do now?
Look at Ipid. Say, are we good here?
Yeah, I think so. I think we were able to work something out. So where the hell are we gonna get 3,000 gold from?
Oh, I just need to play a few more gigs.
Right. And you mean to tell me you're gonna make that amount of money just because you're gonna play in some crappy tavern?
I'm making 1,000 gold pieces a night now. You know that?
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
I just wanted to.
It's good. I can do it. And if the rest of y'all want to help, anyhow, that's that would also be good.
Look, I have 300 gold, so you can count on me for that when the time comes for the big payment.
It's a start.
Hopefully, we
Okay.
will only have to rent for the month, but who knows what will happen.
Does the gnome sign the papers as well?
The gnome does.
Oh, very good.
Also, why the hell do you want those cookies?
What? Well, they're not for me, I can tell you that.
Who are they going to be for?
Whoever needs to eat them.
I was thinking maybe we get an advance on those cookies, and we could bring them to the wedding.
I think we're pushing our luck with that one, but
I mean, nobody needs to know we're the ones who brought them.
you want to go passing out magic cookies that enchant you at a event full of magi?
Yeah. I mean, I even realized that they were an issue.
we're gonna have to play it straight. Anything except completely inoffensive magic is gonna get us in big trouble with this thing, or it could.
Yeah.
But nice job on the intimidation there, and the very timely dispelling.
Yeah. That's something I recently learned how to do, and I mean, I hate to press on a guy, but he clearly was enchanting you, and I can admit I'm not the friendliest looking guy.
Tell Gnome Boy I need a scribe to make copies of all that paperwork.
Are you telling the gnome?
Mm-hmm.
The gnome looks at you. Yes, I can make copies. He wipes a bunch of sweat off of his hand and he flicks it, and you hear it splatter on the ground. I'll have those copies for you soon.
I really hate to intimidate or press on people who are of that stature. Dwarves, gnomes, halflings. I feel like I'm taking advantage of them just because of my size.
Not at all. Not at all. I mean, he doesn't feel that way, do you? Look at the gnome.
He looks at you, looks nervously back and forth between you and Ipid. No.
You see, everything's
definitely
fine.
Aren't intimidating or disturbingly large in your presence.
Okay. And then Ipid pats the gnome on the shoulder.
The gnome shrugs his shoulders, trying to hold still, but instinctively pulling away.
It's okay. It's all right.
Also, wait, hold on. Ipid looks over at the gnome. How long have you been in Allsdair's Lost, if you don't mind me asking?
He looks at you. What was that question again?
How long have you lived here in Allsdair's Lost?
How long have I lived in Allsdair's Lost?
Yeah.
Yes. I was born in the city. I've been here 200 years.
Oh, I see. Well, I mean, have you ever traveled outside the city? Like places like, I don't know, Jedburgh?
I've been to Jedburgh once or twice, a decade or two ago.
Okay. How would you say it's like over there?
It's a nice coastal town. Very, 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 very. He is stuttering, trying to get his words out.
Hey, bub. Hey. Take it easy. They're very what?
Very pleasant.
Okay.
It's coastal.
Right.
Yeah, we should check it out sometime. So, I'll be back later for those copies, and it's been a pleasure doing business with you, sir.
Yes, he holds out his hand to shake.
Yeah, shake his hand.
As you shake his hand, you are given the intimate and inescapable feeling of grabbing a dead fish fresh out of the water. It's been sitting there for a day or two. It's slimy, and it just feels like it's been wiggling around in your hand like it came back to life.
Oh my gosh.
Oh God.
Ew. That's okay. Just smile along. It's all right. We should go.
Yeah.
Right. As you step outside, would you guys like to take a short break here?
Sure.
Good time for one. Yes.
I gotta use the bathroom anyway.
All right. We'll be back. Would you like 10 or 15 minutes?
15's fine since he took his headphones out. I'll make the call.
All right.
You guys in a bit.
All right, I'm getting back on. How long are you going to keep the pussy wagon background?
I don't know.
Oh, sorry. His background says pussy wagon.
As long as it's relevant.
Here we are.
If we talk about
I got taken out of the game. Am I banned now? Oh no.
You got taken out of what game?
I was taken out of the Forge.
Oh,
I don't know why.
weird.
Gotta sign back in.
Yeah, I see.
That is weird.
This is Elias's way of telling me I'm done.
No, I have had to tell players they're done, and it's usually over email.
Sorry, don't like you. Can't play with you anymore. Can't DM you.
I don't know. You were saying earlier that you had good luck with your players for the most part. So
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been DMing for decades, and so for the most part, I've had good luck. But before I got on Start Playing, I had quite a few problem players from when I would try to recruit online.
yeah, I know how that goes.
Where, I run a game and some guy is just in there for weird fetish stuff, and I'm like, that's not this place.
That's
No, sorry, dude.
Yeah, at least be classy about it, like me.
Okay, I'm just not gonna touch that one.
Yeah. Yeah. If you want, I could go on stories about all sorts of weird problem players that I've had, but I don't think that's why you're here.
Nah, I've had some too.
All right. So stepping outside of the sweaty little gnome's shop, you find yourselves in the street again. The dark, tall buildings looming overhead, the stench of rotting vegetables and other worse things. That delicate haze that hangs in the air that looks like glitter but is probably sticking to the inside of your lungs.
Ew.
Oh, yeah, okay. Didn't need to know that. So, yeah, I don't want to dive into the main event with only half our players here. So, yeah, what else can we do? We can check out I'd like to check out the wedding venue in advance.
Yeah, we could see what it's looking like. It's good. The Grand Hall, isn't that what they said that it was going
It
to be
was
held
the Opera House or something.
Yes.
Figaro.
Wrong opera.
Now,
yeah, let's do that.
as you go walking through the streets towards the Opera House, it's not difficult to find. It's on the side of town where the chemicals stop sticking to the walls, and instead someone cleans them once in a while. As you get to this more gentrified part of the town, you can see the remains where every so often there is small housing where once it was a vibrant, thriving neighborhood, and now it is a mass of brutalist architecture. Nothing says, I love this city, like big, massive concrete slabs stacked on top of each other. It really sets the tone and the glory. Now, as you come towards the Opera House, you can see it is a cubist rendition of a conch shell.
Well, that's interesting. A conch
Designed
shell.
with acoustics considered, but not really cared for. It has weird echoes and tends to drown out the performance at a certain point with its own sound. Now, of course, your performance won't suffer from this, but a louder one. It has one very large flat wall that extends about 80 feet up in the air. This is a most excellent sounding board for echoes in the concert hall. And so when a loud concert is playing in there, it will begin to overlap on itself, slowly building from what was once a pleasant concert into a cacophony of brass.
Huh. Based on the size of this place, do you think we would be able to figure out a rough estimate of how many bodies can be held here?
Are you talking about standing or stacked?
Just what the fire code capacity would be.
So it's about 80 feet high, right? Oh, what is it? About a good 200 feet wide. And then it narrows as it goes, but the general distance from front to back is a few hundred feet. So, 1 second, I gotta. You wanted to know it up to fire code?
No.
If it's just looking at this place, like how many people expect that thing based on the size, because they're gonna fill it up as much as they can. Because at least knowing the amount of people that could fit in this building, we can go in expecting that it's going to be that many people or anything less than that.
I don't think
At
it'll be.
capacity, when it has full standing room and not chairs, you can fit about 10,000 people in it.
Oh yeah, they won't have that many here tomorrow.
Okay, wow.
Well, okay. For one, it's a very exclusive event, and two, these nobles enjoy their elbow room.
That's fair. That's fair.
They're not. These are not the kind of people that tolerate being packed in like sardines. They're going to want to have room to enjoy themselves.
If it's like
These are the kind of people who will rent out a whole stadium for an event that most people would normally rent a church for.
So
damn
I'm
rich
thinking
people.
I'm thinking a few hundred people at most, but I could be wrong.
It could be, but all of us could be wrong at some point.
Is it open to the public right now? Can I go inside, or should I not?
There is a performance going on in about 30 minutes. It'll be, if you go inside, it's 5 gold each.
Oh,
Do you want to go ahead and catch a show to see what the inside looks like?
I think I do. 5 gold is
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah, I got it. I'll go ahead and pay for it. And if it hits to the ticket booth, I guess.
As you walk up, there is a very, very fat elf.
Oh my gosh.
This elf woman is the chubbiest that you've ever seen in the species.
Oh my.
And she sits in the booth, her arms kind of propped up on herself. You want tickets?
Oh well, what's on the program today?
Today, it is a public symphony.
Oh, beautiful.
Should be all strings. Renditions from Kelso.
Okay, that sounds like a lot of fun. If it's like, well, we'll go ahead and take 2 tickets, please.
He turns, shuffling inside the little booth, and grabs a couple tickets. That'll be 10 gold, please.
If it drops down the 10 gold in front of her.
And she pushes over 2 tickets for you, a little smudge from some candy that was stuck to her fingers.
It's okay.
Okay. If it takes apart the tickets, making sure not ripping them from their sticky, sugary coating, and he hands 1 ticket to Scorn. Looks like we're in.
Okay then.
Thank you, madam. You have a good day. Okay.
Okay, dearies. And you see her going back to snacking on what looks like to be these little roaches that are coated in candy.
What the fuck?
Okay, she can have them. I don't need any.
Everybody we've met in this town is weird. I know I've been saying that recently in the towns we've been visiting, but like this is weird.
A little over the top weird. I love it.
Is it assigned seating if it looks at his ticket?
It is not.
Okay, beautiful. Let's see what the seating arrangement looks like.
As you step inside, you are greeted by the kind of seating that they give for the rabble. They are benches, each about 30 feet long, a foot wide, and no back.
Oh, damn.
Okay. Should have asked for the good seats. I take it there's a gallery up above?
Yes. As you make it in a little early, you can see mages preparing sound spells. A desperate measure driven by the mad imagination of an architect who believes the world should be more fanciful than practical and refuses to believe in the science of acoustics.
This is like the one place that had to have good acoustics.
I was told that it rather does have pretty good acoustics.
As you are making your way through here, you are seeing that the good acoustics is something that is achieved in spite of the architecture rather than because of it.
Are the good
As you see many dedicated mages putting up banners and casting spells on them to absorb stray sound in order to improve. There are sound deadening spells cast throughout, and you hear that your footsteps don't even seem to make a single noise as you walk through. You see a laughing child walking on one of the benches slip, fall forwards, and roll off the side, and you don't hear a thing.
Huh.
Nice.
Okay.
As you are walking deeper into the cubist cornucopia, You are finding yourself closer and closer to the stage, and there still aren't very many people in here. Showing up early is not in fashion in Allstar Lost.
Mhm.
Where should we sit down?
I'd say anywhere we want to.
If it finds a nice little spot, center stage ish, best you can during these times of not, I don't know.
Center stage, fifth row.
Yeah. You know what I mean.
Yeah,
And
that's a good spot.
he goes ahead and sits down. And he's like, "All right, these seem like good spots. We could sit here while the show starts." So, what do you think? I mean, you're a performer. What is this type of place like? How does it rub you?
Scorn's watching the mages doing their work.
Hey, Scorn, I have a quick question.
Yes.
Since we're just sitting here waiting for time to go by until the show starts. Have you ever been to Jedburgh?
Trying to recall if I have forgotten.
What do
no,
I
have not actually.
What do we as players know about Jedburgh, if anything?
Jedburgh is a coastal town, known mostly for fishing and being a general retreat from the rest of Droidek. It is neighboring Kelso, which is seen as a more fancy and stuck-up version of Jedburgh. Kelso is seen as a cultural center, where Jedburgh is seen as an industrial center. They don't really fish much in Kelso except for fun, and in Jedburgh they never fish for fun and only for food.
Yeah, but which one has the better surfing?
Jedburgh.
Oh, okay. Wouldn't have picked that one. Seriously, the Kelso is known as a cultural center, then this should be a pretty good show. If I get a chance to stop one of the mages doing the acoustic work, I'll ask him if I could have a word.
You are unable to get a hold of any of the acoustics before the end of the show.
Okay. I'll just watch what they're doing for future reference.
As you settle in for the show and more people filter in, you begin to see the kind of people who live in this town. And there are a few things common amongst most of them. Almost none of them seem to have a natural hair color, opting mostly for bright reds and purples.
Okay.
And quite a few of the people here have piercings that you would describe as unconventional. Not so much as the men you had met in Linlithgow, but quite a bit more than other places.
Okay.
And as more and more people gather, you feel the air begin to sparkle with magic a little bit. Every so often, you feel the magical currents swirl, and you see a little arc of something out of the corner of your eye, as more and more potent mages gather together. And then they begin to play. The symphony starts off with big, swelling movements, drawing you in and pulling you out like the ocean waves. And then comes the jagged, the tremendous, and the powerful counter melody. With low, rumbling strings, you hear the sound. It's sonorous and bold, echoing through the chambers like the mountains. And you hear, as the earlier movements crash against it, the music feels like you're standing on a cliff, watching the ocean waves. As it rises and falls, you feel like you have seen the sun rise and travel across the day. And as it begins coming to a softer part, the brightness dims, and lighter, more twinkling bits come straying in and out, dancing over your ears like the stars dance across the sky. And then comes the sunrise, bold and magnificent, a crescendo. The music finishes out, loud and powerful, and then in a single moment is cut off. As the music stops, it feels as if the whole world has held its breath. Slowly the musicians stand, they bow, and they walk off stage.
Ipid standing and clapping.
Shortly after Ipid stands, the rest of the crowd begins to stand up and clap along with him.
If it looks at scoring, hey, it's pretty good.
What? Oh, I've heard better.
So you saw them play. What do you think? What do you like? I know you need to see people play. How are you feeling?
Well, I think if whoever's organizing this wedding has the same crew doing the magic to help with the acoustics, everything will be fine.
Right.
And why wouldn't they?
The crowd slowly begins to drain out, crowding at the doors as they make their way out of the theater. What do you do?
Gorn is headed for the stage.
Scorn is walking up towards the stage, and Ipid, do you follow?
Ipid is behind Scorn. I'm like, Scorn, what are you doing?
What? I just want to, see how this goes.
Look, look. If somebody sees you up there, we're not supposed to be. We're gonna get ourselves in trouble.
Oh, but I am supposed to be up there.
Not yet.
It's an impromptu rehearsal.
As you walk up to the stage, you can see where many of the musicians have come back out onto the stage now and are talking with people from the audience. As the musicians sit on the side of the stage, legs dangling down, you hear various conversation about the performance, what's happening in the future, and what other pieces they're going to try.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to take the stage while they're still here. That's just unspeakably rude. So I'll just stand off to the side and wait, see how long this goes on.
For a good 20 minutes as you stand and wait, they continue talking. They don't seem to be going anywhere anytime soon. But you do see the sound crew walking around performing checks.
There's another performance scheduled, isn't there?
Yes.
Oh, well, okay. They are not leaving. I'm just gonna squelch that whole idea. Like, nope, bad idea. They're not leaving.
Yeah, we won't be able to make our actual plan go into effect if you and me are behind bars.
Or just banned from the venue. Yeah, I know. So, I'll behave for now.
All right. Would you like to try talking to the sound crew?
Yes, I would.
So you see the sound crew is walking around all dressed in black robes. They have strange cups on their ears to enhance their hearing, to detect any flaws in the sounds around them.
Mm-hmm.
As they are walking by, what do you say to get their attention?
I speak up. Lovely acoustics here today.
Oh, thank you. This sound wizard stands looking at you, has a short trimmed beard, eyebrows that have been carefully carved into sharp lines, and a face that has been painted mostly white with makeup.
I'm sorry to bother you, but do they do this sort of thing for all the events here?
Anyone who can pay for it.
Oh, well, all right then. So the wedding tomorrow night.
Yes, there is a wedding tomorrow night. We won't be performing there.
Oh, I wonder if they got someone else to do it.
Oh, are you asking about the venue?
Yes. I'm wondering if they're going to have the same sound crew or someone else is handling it.
Oh, the same sound crew will be here, but the performers won't.
Oh yeah. They hired someone else for the wedding. I'm giving a no. Well, thank you, sir. Excellent work. Good day
Yes,
to
you're
you.
most welcome. Have a wonderful day. As he walks back to doing his sound checks, you find yourselves standing alone in the theater, and you are caught up in the vastness of it. The black walls, the carefully lit stage, everything is made to draw your attention to the people playing.
Wait, you say alone? Did everybody leave?
No, there's people
good.
on the stage.
Mm-hmm,
You're just not with anyone in your immediate area.
Mm-hmm, okay. Yeah. Ipid, I think we're good for tomorrow night.
Hey, if you say so.
Yeah, same sound crew's going to be here. The Magi with the acoustic spells. It's going to be excellent. They know what they're doing.
Beautiful.
Now, what other preparations would you like to go about?
Should write my will.
Ipid's gonna see if he can stop by like a local tavern, not our tavern that we're but like Ipid's gonna try to find like just another small tavern, so he can so we can go ahead and wet our feet with it.
Any small tavern?
Yeah, anything nearby from our immediate area. I'm trying to socialize a little bit with the locals. If it's like I'm just trying to get out there.
The first tavern that you find is a little off-putting. On the image of the board where the sign is, there's a big sweaty ogre.
Oh, okay.
And the sign says it's called the Sweaty Pit.
Whoever came up with this name was not thinking right.
Or maybe they were.
Yeah, maybe. Ipit heads into the tavern.
As you head into the tavern, this place has a specific clientele. As you see many of the largest people you have ever seen in any city throughout the bar.
Oh, wow.
The chairs here are extra wide and long, and you see some of these people stand 20 feet tall or higher.
Yep, wrong bar.
You hear many people speaking giant as you have walked into a giant's bar.
I mean, it's not a Giants only bar. We're past that.
You sure?
I would think so. There's not a single other human in here, huh?
Nope. You two are
Dragonborn.
easily the smallest people inside.
Yep. Scorn turns around and walks right back out.
If it walks out with Scorn, it's like, hey man, if you think this is smart, but I mean, like, we have nothing to hide. I was just there to get some information from them.
Yeah, not my crowd. Sorry.
That's fine. That's fine. We'll find. You know what? If anything, or I don't know.
Hey, you don't suppose they got a tiefling bar here, do you?
Oh, they do.
I don't know. I try to avoid segregated places.
Oh, but that one was just fine.
Hey, they weren't. Look, if we had stayed there, who knows? We probably been fine.
Either that or we'd end up at somebody's tent peg. So, yeah. Okay. So, let's just see if we can find a normal place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So what kind of bar are you looking for now?
Your general bar with different types of people, not just the one type of people.
Mm-hmm. Unless we see a tiefling bar. No, just kidding. I'm not going to do that to you. But Yep. Now,
So as you're walking down the street,
Starling, maybe.
you see several more bars here, and each of them have similar themes. But the first one that you see is called the Dragon's Breath, and you see a dragon's head spouting flames. Everyone you see walking in and out of that one is a dragonborn.
Okay. Hey, Scorn, I think this place might be nice.
Sure.
If it approaches, he hasn't Dragonborn mainly ran establishment in a while, not since he had left Spear McGregor.
As you walk in, the air is thick with the scent of intoxicating spices.
Lovely. Do any of these people seem familiar to me, or are these just other Dragonborns of the world?
You do see someone familiar, but they look a little different than the last time you saw them. You'll see your former commander sitting in one corner of the bar, but now with a mechanical limb in place of the lost one.
Oh, wow. Scorn, can you excuse me for a minute? There's somebody I need to talk to.
Okay.
And Ipid leaves Scorn at the bar, but he's gonna he's gonna speak Draconic to the bartender to fetch him a Draconic drink. Yeah, the bartender's gonna get you something that I wouldn't know. I don't drink it, but you might like it. And he heads over to Varka.
Right. Well, first, Scorn, you get your drink. It's a swirling red liquor in a glass.
I love it. I thank the bartender in Draconic, and I
forget he can speak Draconic. I forget.
Yeah, I'll be okay. Tip him a couple of silver pieces. I hope that's an appropriate tip for this place. And
as you smell the drink,
yeah,
it smells of cinnamon and whiskey.
Ooh,
it's a spicy undertone.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Fireball. Dun, 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 dun.
Hey, I'm fire resistant. I can handle it. Oh man. So I'm gonna take my drink to sip on in case I get thirsty, and see if there's a stage.
There's a small stage in the corner.
Mm-hmm. Is it occupied?
It is not.
Okay.
Scorn sings a song about sitting on treasure, and all the Dragonborns are like, "Whoa, what's this?"
Nah, I don't know if I know any. I don't know if I know any draconic songs. If I do, I'll try one of those. But I think I'll start with a good tavern song.
As you begin performing, make a performance check.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to use my violin. I'm totally cheating with that violin. Here's the dice. Oh,
The crowd
bad.
welcomes you warmly, enthusiastic for your performance.
Okay.
You see a female Dragonborn eyeing you from the corner.
I'll say it ain't so. Yeah, everybody loves a good tavern song.
Now, Ipid, as you walk over to Commander. Commander's name was Sorcha, right?
Varka? Or
Varka.
Yeah, Varka.
Varka. Sorry, I got that mixed up.
No, dude, I'm also kind of forgetting it. It's okay, and I'm the one who made it up.
As you walk over to Varka, she's sitting there, drink in hand, sitting there swirling it contemplatively. She looks up at you with a bit of surprise in her eyes. Ipid! I didn't realize you stayed in this town.
Yeah, we had some business to attend to. What the hell are you doing here? I thought you were headed back to the Crossroads with your group.
She waves her hands wide. I've taken up a new life.
Okay, what's that?
Oh, I was given an offer.
By who?
A new arm. She holds up the mechanical arm. For a year's service as a guard.
Oh, you're a guard here.
Yes, I'm working for some of the higher-ups at one of the schools.
You wouldn't happen to know the name of your higher-up, would you?
Oh, let me look.
Who are you the bodyguard of? Ah, shit. Let me think.
Okay. It's Morgan.
Morgan?
Yeah, not Morgan, just Morgan.
Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. So he's a student at the school, you said, or?
Oh no, Morgan. He's a transmutation professor.
How'd this fall? Or so like was able to get you this arm, and in doing so, you're just gonna work for him for a bit?
Well, he made the arm himself.
Uh-huh.
See, he was excited about the opportunity to, how did he say it? Experiment on Dragonborn compatibilities.
Is Morgan the guy we met in Lithgow, or am I tripping?
No, you met a different guy named Morrigan in Lithgow, who was a big werewolf type. This is Morgan, a guy in Allsdare who's a big werewolf type.
Right.
I wonder if they're related.
Okay, well, I'm glad that you were able to get yourself a job here. I don't know. It's just, what about your crew? What'd they say when you stayed around? Did they head over there? What?
Oh, they're probably in Helensburgh now. They're making their way to the Crooked Crossroads.
Oh, okay.
I told them I can't keep up like this. I told them to just make their way on without me, and I would try to recover in Allsdare's Lost and then make my way to the Crooked Crossroads. But while I was here, I got the offer from Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had just run out of coin and I had nowhere to go, and I was on the street begging. And he came up to me and said, for a year's work, he'll pay my food, pay my rent, and give me a new arm.
Well,
that's
how's
why
the
I'm
arm
here.
treating you?
She holds it out and flexes it. It's treating me quite well. You see the hands shift and change into a few different shapes.
Well, I'm glad that you're able to find something that was compatible for you. I can only imagine how to have, permanently lost those limbs and not get them back.
Well, that's what I thought it was. I'll admit, I let myself go when I got here. I gave up.
There have been moments where that has come close to me too. It's normal. It happens. But you're aware of it and you were able to find yourself a job. Just stay committed to that, that's all.
Yeah.
Parker, since I got you here, you never answered me. Why do you know, or how do you know, that my brother Drexen is in Jedburgh?
She looks you in the eyes, very serious, very suddenly. Ipid, says gravely, her voice flat and dry. Ipid, you don't want to know.
You could be doing me you could be doing me the favor of letting me know. Because nothing's going to stop me from going to Jedburgh. We're going to take care of needs to be taken care of here in Alzir's Lost, but I'm going to be heading over there.
You leave it alone. Stay away from it.
Leave it alone. Half of the reason I left the tribe was to look for him. I've heard absolutely nothing from him. This is the first time I've known that somebody else has known something about him. I can't just leave this alone. He's my brother.
But I'm serious. He's gone down a dark path. You don't want that. I can see it in your eyes. You're trying to stay away from that.
Ipid like furrows his non-existent eyebrows, and he gets a bit defensive of his brother. He's like, "What do you mean? What are you talking about?"
Ipid, there are these people who do unspeakable things for power. They will do unspeakable things to get what they want. And they have made him promises, and he has accepted dark bargains. We weren't just sent here to go to Linlithgow. We were sent here to go after him, and I think you know what that means.
Ipid looks at Varka and is like, "No, that can't be true. No, those are just false stories. But have you actually seen him? Have you actually seen him do anything bad? He's a soldier of honor. That's all he's ever been. That's all I've ever known. He was a better soldier than me, almost as good as Dad. What are you talking about?"
Ipid, Varka watches you quietly. But he was never a soldier of honor. He was just another soldier. And he's still a soldier. He's just fighting for someone else now.
Ipid looks at Varka just like deep in his eyes and doesn't say anything. And he's like, I'm sorry, but especially now, I have to see him. How long has this been happening? When did you get?
When did he leave?
Well, I was still in training when he had left, and then I had spent a bit of time in the service afterwards. So probably 4 years.
Do you know what he took when he left?
No, he just left. He left before he was about to be given his promotion to lead his own squad.
To become a squad leader, you have to make a vow, and you learn of something very important. There is an artifact we were protecting. There was an artifact. It is why we were raided. Only we didn't have it. People raiding us didn't know that. But your brother took it to make a deal. There are these dark people. They yearn for unending life and will do anything to get it. Ipid, there are people you must not join. They are the cult of Barandur, and your brother has been making deals with them.
Ipid in a loud voice, probably cutting off Scorn's music in the background. He's like, "Don't say that!" And he slams his fist on the bar in front of the two. "That's a lie. That can't be true. You're joking." And his voice cracks.
He looks at you. He's preparing for something. We've been trying to figure out what. All we know is that there is something in Helensburg. It's outside of the city to the north, and he is preparing to go and fight for it.
How long? How long till he leaves Jedburgh to go there? Do you know?
It's hard to say, but part of the reason I stayed here is to keep tabs on him. But I know it's hard, but it's hard to see things clearly.
No, I need to see him. He's clearly gone down the wrong path. I can talk to him. I can figure something out. He's just muttering. He's
You can talk him onto a better path, and you'll have to do better than I did.
Why'd you guys keep this from me? You guys clearly had known that he had left with something while I was still there. My mom was wondering where he was. I was wondering where he was.
If this artifact is a secret, barely anyone knew that we had it.
And why the hell did we have it?
We're telling you about it. It was our sacred duty. We were sworn to protect it.
It's like, okay, I've heard enough. He looks at Varka. Where are you staying at here?
She points in the direction of the building you had gone to earlier, last session. I'm staying at the school.
Okay. Look, me and my group, we have some really important things to take care of here, but they agreed to come with me to Jedburgh to find him whenever we can. I'll keep you in the loop, but I have to see my brother Varka. There's no way I can't.
No way you can't, eh?
No. If my father was still alive, he'd go after him.
He doesn't say anything after that and just looks at you.
I'm sorry for getting aggressive, Arca, but thank you for the information. And Ipid doesn't even say anything else, and he walks away from her, and he steps out of the tavern.
Scorn, do you continue to finish your performance?
I'll finish the song that I was playing when he left, if I saw him leave.
You walk away with 52 gold.
Well, that's an improvement.
Grady, why'd you get warned? What'd you do?
What? Oh, I posted some song lyrics, but Spark didn't like that. So it will not happen again. I posted some song lyrics, and Spark's like,
"Fuck you," specifically.
Don't post repeated messages. And I'm like, it was song lyrics. What do you expect? So yeah,
Puff the Magic Dragon. Oh my god.
Yeah. What's the riskiest thing I can play here? But no, didn't happen. Spark messed it up. I'll play something else.
That's funny. I didn't think anyone would trigger the spam filter.
Leave it to Scorn. If there's anyone who's going to cause trouble here. Oh,
Scorn does play that, and the Dragonborns are actually. I really like this song.
Nope. He'll play a blues song about a Dragonborn who's down in his luck. It's called "Dragon My Tail." They love it. Seriously though, yeah, I'm gonna end the song early. You know, just do the next chorus and put a stinger on the end and go after my friend.
All right. As you step outside, you see Ipid, stern, deeply caught up in his thoughts, eyes glazed over. He doesn't notice a single thing that's happening around him.
Snap my fingers. Hello. I take it that didn't go well. Do we need to leave in a hurry?
No.
Okay.
We have things to take care of, but Varka told me about my brother. More things about him.
Oh. Okay. Is there a problem?
He has a Baradora artifact.
Oh. Well, as long as he hangs on to it, that makes our job a little easier, doesn't it?
Yeah, but he's not possessing it the way that we would.
Oh, what does that mean?
Vark explained to me that I guess my people were in charge of protecting this artifact. I guess for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And Drexen or Dolkin, Drexen's our last name. Dolkin got a hold of it, and he left. He fled, and he's been working with Barador. I don't know in what way exactly, but with the way Varka explained things, not in a good way. And he has plans of heading to Helensburgh. The main reason their group was sent out here was to stop him.
All right. I know that's upsetting. Think about this for a moment. He's your brother. Does he trust you?
I haven't spoken to him in 4 years, 5 years at this point. Prior
to that, did he trust you?
Yes, he trusted me, and I trust him.
Okay, then. He's been making deals with Baradur. He most certainly knows a great deal about that cult that we don't.
Yeah,
If you approach him properly, we can get a great deal of information.
Scorn, what if I have to kill him?
Then do it after we get the information. But I don't think you will.
If it looks at Scorn like... I don't know. I'm just worried he's too far gone, and I don't want to believe her. I don't. But he might be an obstacle.
Or he might be a great asset to us.
Yeah, here's hoping. She's keeping tabs on him. He's still in Jedburgh for what we know, so we take care of what we have to take care of here. But, I mean, especially with our mission, Jedburgh, regardless, is our next location.
All right, then. You're not going to kill your brother.
If it doesn't say anything to that, and he just walks on. He heads back. He heads back to our where we're staying.
Okay.
Bunch of losers missed out on some Ipid lore. Couldn't be me. That's okay. I'd rather get the Ipid lore out of the way instead of.
As you make your way back to the tavern, Ipid, you watch as slowly a little cloud forms over your head, following the intense emotion, and you feel drizzle on your shoulders.
What
And
the hell?
Scorn, you see as this little cloud forms over him and is following him around.
I look around to see if there's a caster doing anything weird nearby.
You don't see anything.
Ipid, are you doing that?
If it stops for a second, he looks up and he's like, no.
Well, allow me to return the favor. I cast Dispel Magic on the cloud.
As you cast Dispel Magic, you see a small humanoid creature about the size of a cat fall down on top of Ipid.
What the fuck?
Oh, I didn't see that coming.
It was like, what the hell? And he grabs whatever's on it and he throws it on the floor.
Lands on the floor on its back with a thump. What do you think you're doing?
What do you mean? What are you doing? Were you pissing on me? What was that?
You look sad.
What?
It looked real sad. The kind of sad most people only get a couple times in their life.
What the so what? That gives you the right to make a little cloud above my head? What are you? What do you do? What the hell?
I was there to emphasize, to give you some dramatic tension.
I
Really
don't
show what's going on.
I don't need dramatic. What the? Is
Dramatic
this what you
tension's
do?
my job, pal. Oh,
Yeah, that's his. Yeah, that's his job. But what? What do you think this is? Some kind of TV show or something? Ipid looks at the invisible camera and smiles, and then he looks back
Scorn.
at the.
Hey, don't talk to the audience. No, I'm gonna. Yep, we've gone totally Monty Python here. I'll help the little fella up.
How tall is it? Well, how big is it?
When he's standing up, he's about a foot tall.
A foot tall. Okay, cool.
He weighs about as much as a cat.
Mhm.
What is he? What is it like? Is he a fairy or something?
Fairy is a derogative term, I'll have you know.
Oh well, no, that's not what
fae.
Fae.
A
Of course.
fae. Isn't a fae just sort of like a broad term for a lot of things? I'm not too well educated.
Fae is a broad term, but it's not a slur like fairy.
All right, well, sorry. There are
Yes.
things. There are all creatures called fairies here, but I mean,
Terribly sorry. I was worried somebody was casting a spell on my friend.
Oh, that's no problem. I get it. It happens all the time. He's just being an ass about it. Points at it.
what do you mean? You came to me. Clearly, I'm in distress because that's something you've noticed, and you decide to bring it upon yourself to put a sad little gray rainy cloud above my head for emphasis.
The people around you know what's going on.
Wait,
That's communication.
This is the most stuck up city I have been in my entire life.
Don't say that too loud.
This is the most stuck up city. Nobody gives a fuck about us.
Hey, I do a good job. Okay?
This is your
That
job?
was real authentic rain falling on you.
No, I mean, I believe it. And he wipes his head. He's like, yeah, it's still, I'm still wet, but you shouldn't be doing that. What is this? Is this what you get? You get off on this? What is this?
No, most people pay me good services for this.
They pay you to get them wet.
Well, I do other things too.
Oh, did someone pay you to rain on my friend here?
Oh yeah.
Who the hell did that?
Now this makes sense. Well,
Who paid you? Who paid you to do this?
I can't say.
that's all right. It's all right.
Client confidentiality, you know.
I can't help but feel like you just made it seem like you weren't even getting paid for this. You seem to enjoy this way too much.
What can you say? If you do what you love, you never work a day.
God.
Well, you may report to your employer that he has been properly rained upon.
Yeah, you clearly have made you have thanks to you. I have now felt sad and angry and irritated all in the same day today. Thank you.
And wet.
And wet.
Oh, here, let me
Not in
help
the
you
good way.
out real quick. And he goes into being a thundercloud over your head. I do sad, angry, and irritated all at once. And the rain comes down heavier.
Oh my gosh.
If it's just You know what? If it looks at Scorn, hey, dispel his magic real quick.
I already did that once. Apparently, you can do this at will. I'm gonna burn way too many spells trying to keep up with him.
No, don't worry, I got it. And
Oh, okay.
As soon as he dispels the magic, Ipid makes sure he grabs him before he falls down. And he like looks at him. He's just gonna be like, "I don't want to hurt you, but," and he like backs up and throws him away.
Make a strength check.
Don't mind if I do. I will gladly do that.
Scorn is just stepping away slowly.
What the fuck?
What tell you?
You throw him a little ways, and he lands on his feet, flips you off, and begins walking away.
My bad. I can see that me calling him a fairy is wrong, but God, I hate that guy.
Slamming him on the ground wasn't great either. Has anyone ever warned you about mistreating the Fae?
No, I haven't. I don't really know much about the Fae.
Yes, it's a bad idea. It's just a bad idea. Nobody does revenge like a Fae.
I have a friend of mine who he had some business on an island somewhere, but regardless, he was getting hunted down by a huntsman Gif because he believed that he was a Fae, and he almost blew his arm straight off using one of his old like magical guns. It was pretty interesting stuff. That's all I know about Fae.
Oh well, let's hope you don't end up knowing a whole lot more.
I'm magic too. What's so cool about them?
Okay, I'm just not going to stand too close to Ipid for the near future. That's all.
As you are making your way down the street, you take a wrong turn down a particular alley, and you see a variety of people standing, offering services of all kinds. Some are tinkerers, some are smiths, some do shoes, and some do other things. Clothing repairs, anything you want fixed or mended, you can find on this street.
And in this alleyway, we see a couple of parents take their kids out of a show, and then they get shot. And then the son is just there crying over their dead bodies.
I don't know what you're... No.
That kid's gonna grow up to have issues. That kid's gonna
You found your way onto Tinker's Alley, one of the most resourceful alleys in the entire city. It's said that you can get anything repaired here, no matter how damaged.
My soul.
I'm just going to keep my hand on my purse.
As soon as you say that, Ipid, you immediately have someone walking up to you and holding your hand and gently saying, "Come with me, I can help."
No, what the hell? I'm sorry. What do you mean? I didn't mean this. I didn't know I said that loud.
You need someone to fix your soul. I specialize in souls. I do all kinds.
Oh, are you a cobbler? Are they a cobbler?
A good cobbler. If you fix a nice pair of shoes, that'll fix.
Oh, not that kind of soul then. Okay.
And then you see someone walking up to you. Ipid, you want shoes?
No,
You need a cobbler?
Oh God.
Nope. Both of us are acceptably shod at the moment. Thank you. No. Who's walking up to him, holding his hand? Describe
this old lady with long braided hair. She wears colorful robes and has many, many rings on her fingers. She wears lots of bangles that jangle around every time she moves her arms, and she has dark, sunken eyes.
I don't know if you mind if I ask, but how would you fix my soul?
She smiles at you. Well, first we would talk about what's going on with your brother.
Oh,
she's good.
Scorn. If it looks at Scorn annoyed. How do you know about my brother? Wait, hold on. And before he says, like, she lets her say, it's like, wait, doesn't Aldrich do stuff like this? You're like no. Aldrich's not a fortune teller. He reads the past. Never mind.
He can see the future too.
He can? Me. I don't know what that. How do you know about my brother?
She flips over your hands. It's all right here, and points your palms back at you.
My large callous dragon palms. How so?
You had the brother who left your village when you were young, but Unbeknownst to you, he took something of great value, something terrible and powerful. And now you have to face him, either to reconcile or to end him. Will you reclaim your stolen heritage? Will you reclaim the honor of your people? Will you go down this dark path hand in hand with your brother?
Find out next time.
Scorn starts pushing him into the old woman's direction.
What are you doing?
What? She's here to help. It'll be okay.
You think I'm gonna believe in palm readings?
Yeah.
Ugh. All right, lady, what do you got?
She looks up at you. I don't want to hear about what you don't believe in. You work for 2 different gods. That's 2 more than most people meet.
Okay, look. First, all right. Look, and it been like he clears the story. He's like, look, one of them was not by choice. Okay.
Well, that's the problem, isn't it?
Scorn, what the? You're not. What is this backseat site? Like, what?
You need help. She's here to help you. What's the problem?
You think I'm gonna get help from some? I mean, no offense, ma'am. Some random old lady.
You have a problem with that I'm a lady?
But that's not. No, I'm not sexist.
I think it was the random part that got him, but he's mistaken about that, obviously.
Look, all right. Do you have like a booth or something so we get this out of the way? What do you got for me, lady?
Yes, follow me. And she leads you into a small garage.
Okay.
There's a variety of colorful banners hung up on the walls, and some cheap incense is burning in the corner. You can see where it singed the banner and caught on fire on occasion.
Huh.
She sits you down in a rickety chair and sits next to you. She leans over to you. The chair you're sitting in groans, threatening to collapse. Ipid, your brother's not working with them for no reason. There's something he's looking for. What does your brother want? He wouldn't do this for no reason. He has to have a good reason.
I don't know, lady. This is weird talking to you about this. Look, is everything that I know about my brother, I mean, he was just like me, you know? Our dad was a soldier, a high-ranked soldier at that, and we were raised to follow his steps. He was older. He went into the academy first, and he rise through the ranks. And for as long as I known, he just wanted to be like dad. I mean, especially after our father passed, after he was killed, Dulkin put all of his energy into being a soldier, into being stronger.
Think of it. All he wanted was to be stronger, and someone promised him unlimited strength.
Are you telling me he's corrupt or something? Are you telling me some higher power, gave him some higher power with a silver tongue, switched him over to some dark side? You think it was that easy? I don't think it's that easy. He's better than that. He should be better than that. And now he noticeably is questioning himself.
Ibid, if you could be tempted by a higher power, why couldn't he?
Ipid's eyes are like daggers. He's like, tempted? What do you think my connection with this higher power is?
You were weak, and Bahamut offered strength.
Bahamut gave me strength to help those in need. I took that strength with honor.
You were tempted by a higher power nonetheless.
It's not like that. I'm more than just my power. I'm more than just the strength that gods give me.
Then what would you have if tomorrow it was gone?
Ipid looks down at like his own palms, and he dramatically makes them into fists. I'd have myself and my honor, and that's all I need. That's all I ever needed. Bahamut helped me, yes. He gave me strength to move on, especially after leaving. But at the end of the day, I left my tribe with the intent to do good to the world, and that was without Bahamut's power.
Your brother doesn't just crave strength, he craves it for a reason.
And you wouldn't happen to know what that reason is, huh, Miss?
Your father fell in battle, and your brother swore an oath of vengeance. And when he swore, his voice was heard, and they came with an offer.
Ipid now realizing the severity of it. Ipid understood the oath he made and how he's been trying to keep it. And now he realizes his brother has made it another darker oath. Oh, like it's all hidden him now. He's like, vengeance was one of those things that we were taught not to drive us. We were taught not to do that.
You have done many things that you were not taught to do, Ipid. There are many, many things that no one taught you that you do now. No one taught you how to harness that flaming rage in your chest. And yet you did it. You don't have to teach vengeance. It is something that you learn by losing things.
What am I going to have to do to my brother?
She looks at you, eyes wide. She stares deep into you. Ipid, you have two options. You can slay him and lay him to rest. Or you can change his path and take him to satisfy his path of vengeance.
You're telling me I have to kill him or let him fall into darkness? Because that's what you're pretty much saying.
No, that is not what I am saying. Not all vengeance is darkness, Ipid.
I mean, it's hard not to believe that. He steals the artifact from the tribe, an artifact that was meant to be protected, and he's in cahoots with the Barad-dûr cult? They've been nothing but trouble. How am I not to believe that the vengeance that he's going to take isn't from darkness?
The vengeance came before the darkness, Ipid. You know vengeance. You know fury. You carry its incarnation in your heart and in your sword. You know it is not evil. You have to bring him back to the purity of vengeance. Burn away the darkness with a searing flame.
I don't know if I can.
She looks at you. Only you can.
He's always been
the
stronger
only
than
one.
me.
That won't matter. You know if you give in to the fury inside of you, you will overwhelm him.
Ipid pauses and he looks over at Scorn, who's snacking. Is this wait? Is this fun to you? What are you doing? He's a fun.
Scorn's like, you need to listen. She's right.
Scorn.
All right.
Scorn. Ipid. Both of you listen. The only way to overcome the darkness is to show him that there is a path that has more power than darkness.
I haven't been able to do the things I've been doing recently in regards to keeping my group safe and keeping myself safe without the power and the strength of a god who I'm not sure if he's good or dark, or I'm still kind of on the fence about that. So that alone just makes me question things.
That god, Ipid, is like primordial fire. While it may not be goodness of pure light, it is the furthest thing from darkness. It is incorruptible.
Okay. I'll figure it out. You're a pretty powerful diviner.
Just remember, Ipid, only the purity of flame can root out the heart of darkness. Not even dragon's fire is strong enough. You must have the primordial flame, and it must burn brightly within you.
Ipid nods in understanding.
With that, she stands you up and walks you outside, pats Ipid on the back 3 times, and goes back and sits down.
That was something.
Indeed it was.
Do you believe everything she said?
Well, I might if I understood it. Well, that's the problem here. There's something going on you don't understand. You'll figure it out, like you said. I don't know if I believe her, but I believe in you.
Thanks, Scorn. This is going to be weird to explain to the other guys.
You don't have to tell them.
I mean, I think it's pretty... I mean, maybe not right now, but once we start to head to Jedburgh, I think it's only fair I add in the detail that the person who's holding the next artifact that we need to get a hold of is my blood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's fair. I was just going to say, Don't tell him what she said, because we don't know what she was talking about yet.
Yeah,
Unless you know something I don't, which you probably do.
You know what? At this point, you know as much as I do.
She said you're the only one who can help him.
I do believe in that. I just am scared on...
Hold on to that.
In what way I have to help him. You don't have siblings, do you?
Oh, I don't talk about them.
Oh, okay.
The GM knows exactly what I'm not talking about.
Little do we know. All of the women we've been meeting that know Scorn are his sisters.
Oh, no. No.
Sweet home Alabama.
Mm-mm.
As you continue down the street, it opens up to a small square where fresh air rushes in. And for a brief moment underneath the dark, oppressing buildings, you can see the light of the sky. Is there anything you want to take care of as you make your way back to the tavern?
Ipit at this point is stumped.
Scorn's just like, you need another drink?
Scorn, you know I don't drink. I feel like...
Oh.
Wait, did you not catch on that? I don't drink.
I keep forgetting.
Yeah, you know.
It's okay. I won't kink shame.
What? You know.
Well, after that, if you still want to stay sober, you're just not normal.
I was never that into drinking. I had my first drink when well, the tribe never really kept track of people's ages when they what age they should drink or not. But for my 20th birthday, I was taken out to the to the local bar to get some drinks, and it didn't go so well. And that was only 2 years ago. So, and then in that moment you realize Ipid's only 22.
Mm-hmm. He's about the same age as Scorn then.
Oh, wow, okay.
Maybe a little older even.
Oh my gosh, Scorn's a baby. I thought Scorn would have been old as fuck because he's a tiefling.
Oh, tieflings have the same lifespan as humans.
They do? I thought it was... Oh, okay. Because Dragonborns do too.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, because I think we went over the fact Aldrich's like in his...
What was that? You broke up there.
Well, I was thinking about the ages of the people and like as our players, because I think last time we spoke about ages, Aldrich was like in his 30s, I believe. And
I'm not sure. Could be.
Because I remember saying something about that. Because I remember I told him, I was like, I don't know, I see a baby faced like guy who's like, very young looking. It's like, oh no, Aldrich's like in his 30s, and I imagine him with a beard or a scruff or a scruff. Or right. I was like,
he's gonna love listening to this.
And Starling, I mean, Starling's is Starling a full elf or a half elf?
Let me check.
We should really know.
She was an elf.
Regardless,
she's older than all of us put together.
Yeah,
she's an elf.
Yeah, I was about to say she's probably older than all of us. Okay, cool.
Oh, she's not.
What?
She's 30.
Oh, that is quite young for an elf. Okay.
Yeah, because what age do the books say that elves reach like adulthood?
31. Oh.
31.
Just kidding.
So if you base an elf being an adult off of their lifespan relative to humans, then around 100 is an adult elf.
Okay, so mentally, I guess, and like ethically, she's in the same roundhouse of us 20-year-olds.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And Aldrich seems like he's young just because of random.
I don't really have anything else that I'd like Scorn to do before the big event.
Yeah, me neither.
Would you like to wrap up here for today?
We totally could. I wouldn't be mad.
need to get some rest before that because it is going to be an all-night thing.
Yep.
And yeah, when that's all over, we'll rest again, and then I'm finding that tiefling bar.
If fucking Score must have been like, we found a dragon bar, or we found a tiefling bar. I don't know why. I don't know why I always imagine Dragonborns being like a rarer race to see. I don't know if that's totally the case.
Not really.
Yeah.
Like, they're about as common as any other race in the setting.
Gotcha.
For the most part, you'll see all of them. Aasimar, Dragonborn, Dwarf, Elf, Gnome, Goliath, Halfling, Human, Orc, and Tiefling pretty evenly spread.
What's the rarest race?
The rarest race in this region,
yeah, this little speck that we are in the world that I thought we were a lot bigger in.
Okay, there's a lot of rare races, but some of the rarer races are Genasi. You don't see a lot of those. Don't see many Minotaurs. Don't see much Harengon. See plenty of goblins and hobgoblins. Gith Yankee don't really show up at all, really, in this area.
Any Aarakocras?
Not really many of them either. There are some centaurs, though.
I ran a campaign for my buddies who don't play D&D that much, and when they don't, because they're new to it, I was just like, all right, I'm going to bend the races and stuff like that, so it's more appealing to them. I believe it was an Eladrin, like the sort of like plant elves, like they're like the different seasons. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. My buddy Chayo, who is like the pothead of the group, he was like, I want to be this green one, but like instead of like grass and stuff, like I grow weed. I was like, we can make that work. So he had a built-in like thing where it's like if he lets his hair grow out a certain amount, it depends on how much flour he has, available to him. So he would grow his beard out, his hair out, to have weed at his disposal, and they were able to knock out an entire closed, aired room of guards by making a huge spliff. He walked out of there. He walked out of there bald as hell, but he was really happy about what he was able to get done.
Stoner elves, I love it. That'd be great.
Yeah, I had the stoner elf. I had the Aarakocra paladin who didn't understand how to be a paladin. I had a tiefling warlock who had a floating orb that controlled him and that would always piss him off. And and then I had a water genasi who was just a water genasi. He was normal. He did.
Yeah, I once had a group of players. These were some friends I had in college. I'm like, oh yeah, we'll do a game, right? And all of them picked Tabaxi. And it was that game that I learned out that I had spent months hanging out with these guys, and I didn't realize it, but they were all like avid furries. And I found out most of them had like 3 of them had full fursuits in their closets.
Oh, that's how you know they got money. Those things are not fucking cheap.
Oh.
Yeah. And they're like, oh yeah, we go to conventions and stuff. And I'm like, how do they afford this? Oh, our parents pay for it. And I'm like, how do you convince your parents to pay for a fursuit?
No, because it's literally either like spoiled kids who are like furries, or like you'll see like these interviews at the furry convention. It's like, oh, what do you do? It's just like, oh yeah, I'm a programmer for like military shit, or oh yeah, I run this company, or I do this and this. Like people who make money. It's like, oh okay, makes sense.
Yeah. Or I played one campaign, and there's one player, he his whole thing was that he was a gnome that hated everyone that was taller than him. And so everywhere he went, he was just picking a fight with everybody because he was literally 2 feet tall.
Wow. He sounds like me.
Okay. I got a gnome like that. Yeah. He's an assassin. His name is Silent. His name is Silent G.
Silent G.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll laugh when you get it. You'll laugh when you get it.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
It's kind of funny though.
The little the character Ipid keeps mentioning in regards to, oh, I had a friend who did this. I'm literally just making references to the character I played in my last campaign, who was also a bard, whose backstory did consist of sleeping with a king's daughter, getting her pregnant, getting banished, etc.
Wow.
Typical bard shit.
Mhm.
And I also got him. He died like twice. He died.
There's a big castle in this town, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what color is it?
Mostly white.
Oh, that's it. We're doing this. Scorn and Ipid go to White Castle.
Oh my gosh. Who's gonna be the Neil Patrick Harris in this?
I'm not sure. We'll let the GM do that.
Little one shot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Well, I think we're going to wrap up here, but thank you guys for playing.
Ah, thank you. We were able to make something out of just 2 players. I was fully convinced of it.
Yeah, I thought we might be ending earlier, but this was all good.
Yeah, I was fully convinced if it was only going to be 2 of us, we were schedule.
No, I'll run it unless there's only one. And then even then, I might run something.
I mean, I did a one-on-one little 2-hour session because I missed one, and my character had gotten separated from the group, and it was just one-on-one, just doing shit with the DM.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty intimate, but it was fun.
Yeah, I've done that before.
I've had players who would pay me just for one-on-one games, where it'd be like a 3-hour one-on-one game every week.
That's interesting.
Yeah. If you're interested in that, it's not super cheap, but I run those for $100 if you want to do a one-on-one session.
Holy shit.
Oh, man.
They must be really eager.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I'm going to get going.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you have a good night.
It's been great, and I'm going to see you guys in a week.
Yeah. Hopefully everybody is here next week.
Yeah.
All right. You guys have a good night.
Hopefully Starling's feeling better.
Yep.
Yes, hopefully.
All right. You guys have a good night.